You just sent me an IG message, Lizzie? Let me see. Oh, it's a voice. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna put that right down here, but, yeah.
Could you unmute me?
Oh, I am so sorry, my love.
Thanks.
I forgot. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so this video right here is gonna be very serious. I should have put in the wait.
Trigger warning.
I should have put in the title, me too.
That
Actually.
Too. That too. Yeah.
Let me fix that real quick.
And trigger warning.
Yeah, do you want to explain it while I'm doing this real quick? What this video is going to be about?
Well, also for the mods to let you know, if you see somebody from the Drunken Peasants, block them. There's no discussion anymore. Because there's some stuff that, it's been out there, but, like, I was not aware of the level of shit. Just to let you know, on my X, Drunken Peasant people are definitely around my shit on X, and I see them. It's mostly probably Ben, but you're going to learn some shit here. Having to do with SA and, particularly putting something in someone's drink and then taking advantage.
And there's not just one account to this. There's 2 accounts to this.
Probably way more of it too than just
probably way more.
Way more, because didn't they have parties and shit?
They
like
did
back in the day. They
did.
This has probably happened a lot.
So this is supposed to have happened in 2017.
Is that right?
We're on Lady Hopium. Notice that this video is unlisted because the Drunken Peasants harassed the hell out of this poor person.
Yeah, everybody got demodded, Lizzie.
Yeah.
Everybody was chucked out for a second.
Yeah.
These things happen. Nothing personal to you.
It's really bad. And if you look at the chat, the woman that is about to speak, it's not this person. They're just interviewing this woman named Taylor. I'm not sure if that's her real name. It could be hidden for, safety reasons. But she speaks about going on a date with Ben Pye. And it's just horrible. Plus,
was it a date?
Yeah.
It was a date.
Apparently she was 16 at the time.
Oh my god. I didn't know that. 16.
Yeah.
I mean, how old was Ben? 20-something? 20-something.
20-something, yeah. You look at the chat, you see her. I'm not sure if I can get this. Let me see if I can screencast it real quick for you so you can so you can get this real quick, this whole thing.
Is that the girl?
This is the victim, yes.
That's her. Okay.
So before that, I'm going to say this because this is what the Drunken Peasants did to her, okay? This 16-year-old girl. Okay, I'm gonna open up a image.
Let me remod Shorty. Yeah, trigger warning.
1 minute. Yeah, big trigger warning.
Big.
Okay, but there's nothing really like too offensive to this stuff. Okay, it's not like serious like in full like detail type shit. Okay.
Thank God, we don't need that.
No,
we really don't.
We don't.
That shouldn't be allowed. I don't even think. Details of ours.
No,
that shouldn't even be allowed on the platform.
So, all right, I'm gonna read it for you guys. So she says, to the people asking for proof, I came out in late 2017, 2018 with chat logs, audio, screenshots of proof. This was posted on the subreddit when Ben bought for a few $1,000s and scrubbed. He also doxed me and had me banned from Reddit. Most of the mods he paid off are no longer in the community, to my knowledge, but I will reach out. This was an incredibly painful experience for me, and coming out on Reddit was so hard. It was even harder when Ben had people like Ribby and Jeff Holiday attack me. For years after this, I had people posting my legal name alongside my sex work for 4chan, various forums, messaging people I knew on Twitter. I'm not implying it's all Ben, but I know for a fact one of the main person was one of the women Ben was with, who has now turned against him apparently. She also weirdly kept bringing up my race. I can find the screenshots, but please understand how mentally taxing this is for people involved. What purpose would any of us have for coming against this if it is not true? If it is pure scorn, then why have multiple people come with the same exact story? Please have compassion and understand this is hard for many of us. As for the claims about minors, When I came out on Reddit, a girl who was 16 told me Ben was messaging her when she was 14, 15. Nothing illegal, but was flirty. He also told me in person that a 16-year-old girl was obsessed with him and she chat with him every day. I told him to contact her parents and he said no, they beat her, as if he had to talk with this girl. Granted, he didn't say he did anything illegal with her, but in what world does a 35-plus-year-old man want anything to do with jailbait? I never claimed he was a pedophile. That's actually a straw man tactic that he and a few who follow him do to discredit everything else that's been said. I don't believe he is a pedophile. I think he wants to lie to attractive, kind women he would never in a million years have the time of day with, and no woman his age would put up with his nonsense. 16, 20-year-olds are the ones saying Ben just made a mistake, etc., etc. Besides, Brett, I've seen nobody call Ben a pedo. I'm not saying allegedly because he told me he did these things. If he isn't chatting with teens, he should have stopped telling people he is. Ben knows the truth, and he knows he bragged to me about chatting with teens, and I'm sure he remembered that girl that came out on Reddit after I did, after he also got banned. At least that also showed he was still messaging girls who he saw was under 18. I'm sorry, I'm ranting, but I'm overall sad that such a miserable person has been able to impact the lives of so many. I'm pretty sure on her page she has the receipts. If you want to go there, you can see her screen name. You can do the investigation yourself. I don't need to because we got the story right here. It's just absolutely sickening after I'm hearing this. I heard this through watching Brett Kane. Shout out to Brett Kane. We need to get Brett Kane to a substantial subscriber base so he can start making money off his YouTube, because so many people have exploited and used Brett over the years and made so much money off the year. Off so many years, 20 years, made money off Brett Kane. Same with me, 20 years of people making money off, and we barely get fucking a cent. So, I very much understand that, you know, it's time for us to have a little bit of a reckoning, a time for us to have our glory in the light, instead of being treated like we're not human and we don't know anything. But, you know, this channel might go down, I'm just saying, because of what I'm about to expose. Because he didn't want this to be exposed. He didn't want people to know who he was.
You want to see screenshots of the assault, Scott? What do you want?
Shut the fuck up, Scott.
For real.
I don't even know who you are. Who are you?
Is it Scotty?
Who are you? Fuck you. You're talking to women in this channel. Women, okay?
Yeah, and guys that...
we don't believe the excuses that men give to stick up for your boys club, okay? We believe the women, because there's no reason for a woman to lie about this. Mm-mm. You do the same fucking shit with Diddy and Trump and all of them. Always, do you really have, you know, proof? I don't need proof. I'm hearing their story and I believe them, because it sounds very honest. Now sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, and listen. Because this is a lot more important than to prove it or not, okay? This is a bunch of women who have accused Ben Pye of really fucked up, devious shit, and nobody did anything about it, because there's men like you always trying to silence women when they're fucking assaulted. So fuck you, sir. She has a right to speak her mind. She went through this. You didn't. Shut the fuck up. Asshole men and their bullshit. Bullshit sticking up for other men because they're popular. You're no man. Who are you? You're not even protecting a woman.
That's why the Me Too movement is very important. Like, all the women that come out have to support one another and lift each other up in their testimony, because there's people like that.
So if you do not like aggressive women who are pissed off over this probably isn't the channel for you to watch, being a male, okay? If you don't like a woman fighting for other women's rights and fighting and exposing people who have put harm on other women, I'm sorry, this isn't the channel for you. Maybe you should go to somewhere else. Don't come here, use your stupid fucking male excuses that you fucking use. I'm 42 years old. I think I know a little bit more than you. Okay, I've lived enough in life. So let's show this. Thing is Ben Pye doesn't want this to be exposed. And you know what? I got enough clout where this could actually cause people to pay fucking attention. And you fucking know it, don't you, asshole?
You know what my fault always is? I give people too much a benefit of the doubt. So when I saw Ben Pye come in here, because I'm ignorant to this, I'm like, well, he gets his viewers. I would be semi-fucking cordial. No. I had no idea about this shit. I had zero idea about this. You're a fucking predator, and you have friends that are predators, and you all predator together.
And you enable predators, and you protect predators instead of exposing them like sexual fucking offenders need to be is exposed so people can somewhat stay safe.
Yeah, the Ghislaine Maxwell testimony was all bullshit. She's covering and saying nothing happened.
Fuck Ghislaine. She's a fucking liar piece of shit. She's
liar.
A perjurer. Why would you take anything what she says seriously anyway?
Exactly.
Let's hear this.
We gotta... Okay, everyone take a deep breath, okay? Everybody, the audience included, deep breath, all right? This is gonna be, this is gonna be informative. And it's gonna be a long stream. Well,
Okay, first of all, if we're going to be transphobic in my chat, I'm going to block you. If you're going to make someone transitioning into a joke, I'm going to block you. If you come in here and say any homophobic shit, I'm probably going to block you. If you say rude, personal shit, I'm going to block you. Am I in a good mood? Absolutely not. I know I'm PMSing. But I'm really more pissed off over this. And this guy being rapey to me for years, and I knew it!
And
I know you're fucking kind. I've been assaulted so many
this
times by pigs like
motherfucker
you.
got away with all of this. That's the problem. He got away with it. And it's not just one woman.
It's not. There's multiple women that I'm going to show you on this.
Where's YouTube? Where is Google?
Yeah.
Absent. Wow. There is such a big lawsuit with Google's name.
Where's the FBI? Where's the police?
No, the FBI's trying to help in this. Trust me. They know about this shit. They got rid of drag.
Well, you know what? Guess what? I have a lot of connections. My 90s out there, my Allie Carter fucking family, Allie's Army. Yeah, you got to pay attention to this guy.
Yeah.
Because he's part of it.
And TJ.
You dumb idiots. I whistleblow for people who deal with people who do sex trafficking.
Look.
I help them to defeat it. Because it's slavery, and it's wrong, and it destroys lives and minds and souls.
Can we be real for a second? These guys all made it cool to be evil. They wanted to do that. They wanted to make evil things cool. Have all these hoes in their chat, act slutty, and I'll spread my legs anytime for you, this type of shit. They were into this evil. Okay? So now we find out that they actually were into it and did it. Where is Google? These anybody having to do with Drunken Peasants.
How do I help?
Gone.
I whistleblow to them. I show them who these people are. And these aren't law officials, by the way. These are people who are doing it on their own accord, based on their heart, getting rid of these fuckers. So you fucked with the wrong person, Ben Pye. Just know that. And I want to thank Brett Kane so much for putting this information out there, because no one else will. So I'm going to elevate it with my platform, because I know my platform's bigger than Brett Kane's.
Yeah, since I've known Brett has been back, I made a support video, and he thanked me for that, and I pushed him a bit on X and shit, so I'm glad that he's back.
I'm glad that Brett Kane is back too, man. Stay strong, man. We got your back, man.
Yeah, we do, and let's do our best to keep him around, because people love to destroy his shit.
Yep.
They love destroying him, so let's try and support him.
Ben is the one who's running the Drunken Peasants right now, Lizzie.
Yeah. We could probably show who he is eventually. Sometime.
Yeah.
well, maybe. I don't know. It's gonna feel long. I'll say that. How you doing, Taylor?
I'm doing all right.
That's good, yo. You want to introduce yourself to the audience?
I'm Taylor Kirk, Scotty Kirk's wife.
There you go.
See, he did this to Scotty Kirk's wife, TJ, the amazing atheist brother's wife. No.
Do you know that there's a saying in history that goes like this? There's no honor amongst thieves.
Mm-hmm.
He did this to somebody close to him.
Most rapists do
It's amazing.
do it to someone that's close to them.
Yeah.
And yet they don't have access to them like they would. So instead they take it.
Is Ben identifying as gay now? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, is that why DP broke up? Yup. Mm-hmm. because someone is an RAPIST.
Yeah.
And he harmed TJ's sister-in-law.
Former host of the Drunken Peasants.
Oh my god.
And so, as you guys know, we're here to talk about Ben. I did a stream in the past talking about this, talking about some of the accusations, some of the very unseemly behaviors of Ben, a current host of the Drunken Peasants. And since I did that last stream, a few more people have come out.
What's up, Rizla? How you doing?
And,
Hey Riz, I'm sorry I never played Street Fighter with you. I'll put my email in this shit, and I'll play. All right.
Why is he online if he's a rapist? He hit it. He shut them up. That's why.
brought forward some stories of their interactions with Ben. And Taylor is I've known Taylor for a few years, and of all the people who have come forward, Taylor is probably the one I've known about the longest.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Do you want to start with do you want to talk about the last time you came on this channel?
The last time I came on the channel, I think, was in 2018, and I know this because our Discord says it.
Right.
So let's see. I guess 6/29/2018 was the last time I went, and I think, was it with Paul? Maybe.
I think you came on with Paul, and you came on a couple times by yourself as well.
Paul's ego, is that who she's talking about?
Obviously, who else?
Yeah,
That Paul.
Paul's ego.
Gotta
Yeah,
be that Paul.
like Drunken Peasants have like Ben. This is Ben Pye. Okay, has tried to go in my chat so many times, and I've always shoot him away
He's chases me on
because
X.
he's chased me for years, and it's always been this like creepy, like it just felt rapey. And I've said it, I don't know how many times on air. You seem like a fucking rapist.
Yeah, and I've said that about these people, that they're internet R-worders.
Yeah,
I've said
exactly. So like I have my own creepy experience with this guy, and he ruined my reputation and lied about a bunch of shit or exaggerated shit, made things worse than what they really are, made mountains out of molehills.
Yeah.
But like he really gets off at destroying lives, this guy, and now to know what he truly is just horrifying, and he really needs to be exposed, and just heads up, man, if you have a background like this, I'm gonna fucking, and I find it, I'm gonna be like, I can't sit on this, because like I honestly feel like I have a moral obligation to expose this crap. It says, if you do not warn someone of incoming danger, it's in the Bible. If you do not warn someone of incoming danger, their blood will be on your hands. But if you tell them about incoming danger, the blood is off your hands. You know? In other words, don't hold on and hide evil. Expose it. You expose the unfruitful works of darkness. You don't hide onto it. You don't, like, cover it up. Only evil covers evil up. Light exposes the darkness. And as women, I think it's also our obligation to warn each other, hey, this guy's a creep.
All right, why don't we actually play the video and let people see it?
Sorry.
All right.
Oh.
Maybe so. Yeah, and I came on and I brought up some of the things that I guess we'll discuss tonight having to do with Ben.
Right.
And his behavior towards women.
See,
no,
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead. No, you're fine.
No, I was just going to say, see, I found that very interesting then when you came on and you started talking about Ben, because I had talked a few times about Drunken Peasants and DFF and what my thoughts were on the two shows. And most of my criticisms of Ben were more how he conducted himself on the show. And I had a lot of criticisms to the way he, just kind of his attitude, the kind of person he was. I really hated, like, I started picking up on little things about Ben that I really didn't like. I was like, dude, I feel like all he's doing is, like, shitting on his fellow co-hosts, or
Don't they make fun of
trying to
trans
trigger
all the
them.
time?
Yeah, Randall Bugglethorpe, you should be ashamed of yourself for making fun of someone who is trans. Don't do that.
They look fine, but...
No one makes fun of you and your little penis. Now stop it.
But...
In one way or another, like, most of the segments seem centered around triggering either TJ or Scotty or Paul or Billy or whoever else was on the show. And I was getting more and more sick of that, and I was getting sick of like the fact that it seemed like Ben couldn't handle criticism. And unbeknownst to me,
It's because he's a psychopath. Psychopaths hate criticism. I can take criticism.
Misty, we're talking about the main host, current host of Drunken Peasants, Ben, and his...
And the allegations that are against him of SA.
Yes.
To me, I feel like it's true because I've had my own experiences with the guy, and he's really fucking creepy. I've told him I don't know how many times to leave me the fuck alone, and he just keeps coming and coming and coming, and he doesn't give a shit about your boundaries. So, like, I have my own experience on it. I think you guys have seen it on this channel plenty of times regarding Ben, Drunken Peasants. Like, I don't like them. I never have. I've even, like, stated a few, like, God, I think in 2017, that I would never go on the Drunken Peasants. I would never, ever go on that debauched show, and I mean it.
I was listening, this was back in Colorado, I was listening to the Deep Fat Fright podcast one time, and Shanny heard TJ's voice, and she's like, what the fuck are you listening to that piece of shit for? I'm like, oh, fuck, that's a problem. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry, hon. And I never listened to Deep Fat Fright again. I get it now, because I know the full details. I wasn't aware of this level of stuff. I thought they were just edgelords. They talk this stuff, and it was bullshit.
No, they walk it too,
No,
babe.
they did it.
Yeah.
And just like Manson or anybody else, you know, Ron Jeremy, all these freaks.
From this time period.
Yes, that were open about it, now they got to pay for it.
Yeah.
You do.
So fuck you. You're the one who fucking decided to go and do this to people. You don't expect people to be offended and want this to be exposed after the shit is out?
Yeah, and they knew it was wrong.
And you cover it up.
It was in Manson's autobiography, Long Hard Road Out of Hell, back in 1997, 96. I had it. I read the whole thing many times, actually. And they engaged in behavior that is absolutely assault, and they admitted it. Okay, so you got to pay for it. It doesn't matter. Oh, it was a different time. The women were consenting. In most cases, probably not. Not what you did to them. Like in Manson's case, shoving corn cobs in a chick's asshole. No, it's 18 plus, isn't it?
No. Be a little bit more sensitive to the words.
It.
Yes.
I thought you marked it.
No.
I won't talk anything like that again then.
Okay.
Anyway, there you go. Like, this stuff was known. And they knew it was wrong. So now you gotta pay. You gotta pay.
Yeah.
That's it.
A video or a short stream that I did way back, and this is probably the first thing I did that ever got me any amount of attention, was me criticizing, it was called DFF versus...
Oh, I'm sorry, Misty Knight. You broke your phone. It happens. What's up, Marquis?
Hey, Marquis, what's up?
What's up, Janice? Stop doing that fucked up shit. You're better than that. Anyway.
Is DP.
You know what I'm talking about.
And I was talking about the two shows, and I was, talking about why I didn't like DP anymore and why I like DFF better. And Ben I realized way later that Ben actually saw that stream and was really mad about it. And if I'd have known that at the time, that would have colored...
Well, why do you think he was really mad about it? He knew what happened to his wife by Ben. Ooh. Come near me and find out what happens. That's all I have to say.
There is no competition. When you got TJ and Paul's ego versus Scotty and Ben, sorry. Deep Fat Fried was way better.
Why you gotta do that to Scotty, man? He's a sweet guy. I've never seen anything wrong in Scotty, by the way. I hate TJ, but I like Scotty. Does that make any sense? Because Scotty's just been his kid brother, you know?
Well, here's the thing. When I'm speaking on this stuff, I'm speaking from a standpoint of on-air talent.
Yeah.
So when you're speaking of that versus that, TJ and Paul are going to be the ones. Because they're good at what they do. They're funny. Scotty and Ben are boring.
Yeah.
Always have been. Scotty's tried to be his brother, which you can't be your brother. You need to develop your own thing.
Yeah, Ben Pie roofied Scotty's wife, Marquis.
Whoa. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Get into it. She hasn't even spoke yet.
My perception of him, but honestly, I kind of just, I said my piece, what I thought about Ben, and I just kind of moved on. I didn't really focus on it too much. I know my channel started as a show that was a fan show criticizing both shows and talking about them, but I quickly moved away from that. But unbeknownst to me, Ben has actually held a fucking grudge against me for a very long time. And in fact, Ben sent the stream to Animancer at the time and was like, "Who's this? Is this one of your friends?" And they were like, "No, but this person actually seems kind of cool." And it's just kind of funny. I had no idea of this until way later, and because my point is, I've been accused of like having a vendetta against Ben. I don't have a vendetta against Ben. I like I said, I made my criticisms, I put them out there, and I moved on. And he was the one.
You have a right to have criticism. That is fair. You know. I don't know if Animator is Underhaven, but he's another one of them freaks out there that, you know, people I'm associating are hunting. So I like to point them out. Anyway. I like to point out the freaks in the world, the weirdos, the sickos, and shine the light on their little head and be like, why the fuck are you doing this to people?
Well, it's like Trump. You go to Google, you put in Ivanka and Donald, and then you put enter, and then you vomit. It's a clear, that's something wrong with that. What the fuck is that?
Truth.
This is the same thing.
Yes.
Same thing. You would roofie one of your best friend's wife, and then have your way when she's unconscious.
Of course he would, because he's a little fucking coward. He doesn't want them to fight back.
But that's crazy to me that but it is the case that R-word guys do this to someone that's accessible, say.
Yes, that they know.
Yeah.
Most our cases are by someone you know.
Right. Oh, Ben would never do that to me. That's what this Tracy would think, right?
Yeah.
He'd never do that to me. He did.
One who held on to these criticisms and like was mad about me, so that years later, when I started streaming with people that were close to him, and he was like, "No, you're not allowed to do that," I started thinking more of back when you came on, because I'll be honest, like when you told your story, you made Ben seem like a creepy person, and I was kind of like,
Right.
yeah, he's.
That's because he is a creepy person, and with my own personal experience that I think the lot of you have seen, you would agree. Like, how many times have I told, like, to my audience, how many times have I told him to leave me the fuck alone? And he keeps coming back. I bet he's not ever going to come back after this, because I'm just going to flip this on.
They're extremely cancelable, too, because they're very anti-gay and anti-trans rhetoric.
Yes.
Very.
They always have been.
Yeah, always. And
but yet they do gay shit, which makes no sense. They're anti-gay, but do gay shit.
But that tells you
I think that, yeah.
They're
gay.
closeted.
They're closeted, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And being closeted makes you do really weird shit.
No, Quantum Palm Tree, you are not blocked. You are here.
Sounds icky, but I don't think he's a evil human being, you know. I don't think he's a irredeemable shit stain or whatever, but like the more interactions that I've had, even just tangential, have like reinforced this idea, and it sucks because
Me too, girl, me too. I feel the same fucking way about it.
Very weird fucking.
He's always turned me off, like, get the fuck away from me, psycho. To find out all of this today, I'm like, oh, I have to make a video on this. This needs to be warned to the girls out there.
I never wanted to hate, like, this was one of my favorite shows. I think much like you, like...
It was mine too.
It was my... Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy my favorite show, you know? It was my favorite podcast. I had fun watching it. I wanted to, like, meet the people involved with it because I respected them so much, and I never wanted to learn this shit about someone that I looked up to and respected. Like,
I didn't want to learn this stuff because I never respected him, but... My little feelers were like, creep alert, creep alert, creep alert, creep alert.
Yeah, you just knew.
Yeah, I just knew. Okay. I was right. I was fucking right about him. The whole time.
it almost
Shanny has very
reinforces the
good
idea,
creep
don't
art.
meet your heroes, if not for the fact that, like, the other people on the show that I've met have all been wonderful. So, at least for the most part.
Is he being investigated? I hope so. He should after this. He probably will after this. I got I got Big Brother watching me always, so welcome to the whistleblower life.
All right, mostly.
For the most part.
But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I lost track of thought. That's fine.
It's okay. No, I think you're just getting to the point of
You know what's funny? He did the same thing that what's his name? Hyde. Matheson did. He did the same thing. Like, what you do, bro? Get tips from him, you piece of shit.
it being interesting how it's come full circle, really.
Right. It kind of has.
So
I never thought.
it really has.
I know some people, like I said, I know some people think that, like, I'm doing this for clout. I'm doing this because I have some vendetta against Ben, dude. As I've said before, if I was doing this for clout, I would be doing streams about Ben nonstop. I'd have his name in my title. I'd have.
Oh, I ain't doing this for clout. I'm doing this to expose the asshole. There's Ben right there. He said maybe stop acting like a clown and Ben will stop talking about you. Or Ben needs to realize that women are creeped out by him and he needs to respect their boundaries instead of intruding them like some fucking psychopath weirdo.
His picture in my thumbnails like he is in this one. I'd have him plastered all over my channel and I'd be talking about nothing else. I want to make things.
Poor girl just can't move on from me, man. Listen, if you want to know how my vagina tastes, it's honey. Salty honey. So, there you go, Carrie. Just that'll be in your imagination. Because it looks like you're just fucking in love with me, girl. Like, I'm not interested. You're too... Yeah.
That.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Tyranny.
Yeah. I ain't interested, so just move on, girl. Move on. Sometimes your lesbian crush ain't for you.
Clear to people. Anyone who's watching this right now for the drama, anyone who's watching this because they want to know
Well, they are.
Right. Well, anyone who's specifically watching this for the drama and because they want to know what happened with Ben and what's going to happen, like I'm going to tell y'all right now. If that is all you're interested in, either don't subscribe, or if you want to see my future streams about this shit, subscribe.
Lizzie said, don't say that, Shanny. She's gonna make some salted whip honey and go to town. Ah! I hope she does. Put it on stream. I love that shit.
Look, there was only one time I responded to Carrie and I destroyed her because she was like, oh my God, he's flirting with me. That was all it took. She's miserable. She's really miserable with her guy.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's her income.
I know.
That's her lifeline, so she can't lose the husband.
I know. I get that. But she is miserable with him.
TJ's a fucking loser and doesn't make any money, so she can't go with him. He's just a fuckboy. And, you know, what
Octopus?
else is... Yeah,
Is that who you're
he's
talking
just a fuckboy.
Well, that guy's really bad looking anyways.
Yeah, all he is a fuckboy, so, like...
He's bad
With the
looking.
plan to unsubscribe when it's done, because I promise you guys, this is not something I ever wanted to fucking get involved in. This is not the kind of channel I ever wanted to become. This is something that I feel like I have an obligation to do on some level, because honestly, I've known you for a while, Taylor, and I've seen you be afraid to talk about this. I've known other people that have been afraid to talk about this, and when Alicia...
I'm certainly not afraid of Ben Pye or anything of
My
his crew.
question is, how many of these atheist piece of shit scumbags assaulted girls?
How many of these pieces of shit
That's what I
atheist
wanna know.
scumbags have fucking covered for him
Yeah.
and harassed the hell out of these women who try to come out and say I was hard?
How many girls has this happened to with this crew? That's my question. TJ, all right, what's your deal? Like, wow, you just were totally into this, weren't you? You love this.
finally came forward and told
Chelsea,
her story.
what? Like, are you okay to be with
I was
a
sickened
guy
by the fact
was
that
with
no
this
one
shit?
else was talking about this. No one else would touch this subject. Like, they just wouldn't.
I will. I'll touch this subject. Because this is a passion of mine and has been a passion of mine for the majority of my life, is exposing these scumbags.
Danke means thank you in German.
Correct.
Sorry.
No one will even like lend it the slightest bit of credence. And so I feel like someone has to. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm about to interview Taylor. I'm going to ask her some questions.
Sorry. Was I speaking another language again?
I don't, Marquis.
I do
think
that
Marquis was
sometimes.
just testing the waters, saying, "Do you know what it means?"
Oh, no. The thing is I do that sometimes. It's like I'm talking to him and I like completely say a word in a different language, but he knows what it means. But
it's Danke. But like,
Yeah.
I just want to say also back up what Marquis said before. Being a freak isn't always bad.
no,
That's true.
being a freak into harming people, that's
Yeah,
bad.
That's bad. That's a different
We're going
type
to go
of
through
freak.
her story. And then I have another one of the victims that's agreed to come on. And I'm going to interview her next. And anybody else.
Oh, you mean Dark, D-A-R-K-E. I think it just because they thought it looked cool.
Oh,
I would assume. I don't
that's
know.
what- sorry.
I don't know. You would have to ask Lady Hopium.
Dark A.
Yeah, her name now is Lady Hopium.
Dark A. Dark A corruption. Dark A.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It looks cool, so, you know.
Maybe that's the name of
Let
her
the queen
show.
work.
Maybe that's the name of her podcast show.
Oh, yeah.
Dark A corruption.
else out there who has experienced something like this with Ben, please DM me.
Same here. If you have any experience like this with Ben, please DM me. Please get a hold of me. Even go in the chat and be like, I need to speak. I'll come out. I'll say something. I'll try to get in contact with the right authorities so you can get the help that you need. I know in New York State you should file. They have this thing, this Me Too type of deal going on in New York, where you can file for SA in New York, and they'll look into it and investigate it for you. So that's also a good place and avenue to go if you want to get some justice.
The Victims Act or whatever, it made the statute. They lifted it, right? The statute of limitation.
Yes.
So you can go and get grievance in whatever way.
Yeah.
File a grievance.
Yeah, and I suggest you do file a report, even if you think it's not going to go anywhere, because what it does is it shows a pattern of behavior on Ben's part. So all you women out there who have experienced this with Ben, make a police report. Maybe it's not going to go anywhere, but at least it's evidence. So in case someone else reports it, they can look at that and question you and see if there's like a connection to it. You know, unfortunately, these are how rape cases get prosecuted in the United States, because they don't take them too seriously. Instead, they go for the serial rapists by, you know, multiple reports from women, and then take that seriously. Plus, it also gets them off the street a lot longer. You know, instead of 2 years, they get life in prison. You know what I mean?
And how fucked
you could
up
also
is
call
that?
Crime Stoppers, correct?
How fucked up is that? It's almost like saying to the country, "Oh yeah, all the males get one free rape." You know?
Yeah, they do.
That's insane.
They pretty much do.
That's insane.
You better not with me. Fuck around and find out. That's all I have to say. Okay? Okay, let's just say it'll look like some kind of Japanese anime display. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know.
This is a safe place. My community, the people that stick around my community anyway, are decent people who are going to be very welcoming and open. And you guys can feel safe to come here. I fully expect trolls to show up, but my mods know how to handle trolls. I got good mods, all right? So,
That's good.
hell yeah. This is a...
Lizzie said, perfectly said, Shanny. 3 patterns of behavior. If X amount of women report, the chances of prosecution and corroboration probably increase tenfold. Yeah, exactly. How's the vaping going? Pretty damn good.
Not bad.
Pretty damn good. I'm doing good at quitting cigarettes. I can say that myself.
You are.
I'm doing pretty damn good.
This is a safe place. No one... Everyone needs... God damn it. Tripping over my goddamn words. I'm not... I'm not used to doing streams with such high view counts, I will say. I know for you, you've probably been in streams with higher ones, but I'm... And
I was on a show with Onision, yeah.
Right. So I know you're nervous. Forgive me if
And that's a creepy motherfucker right there.
Yeah, he is.
Onision does put off really bad, like, creepy American Psycho vibes.
No, but that's...
Did you see what the fuck he did to Eugenia? He had Eugenia Cooney's name on it. And was eating fucking candy bars. What
I think they're protein bars, but anyway, he does that deliberately. He wants to have the American Psycho aesthetic. It's true.
He's gotten in so much trouble over this shit.
I know, but it's what he wants.
That's who he is, I guess.
He's a Nine Inch Nails fan. I know those type people.
There you go.
He's into the pain. It's cool.
Well, you certainly know
He
how
wasn't
to...
too bad. He wasn't too bad in person, honestly.
Well, he has to be decent in person. Like, that's how he ropes you in. That's how he makes you think, oh,
He
yeah.
did touch me though.
He touched
He
you?
did touch me.
Ew,
Yeah, he was
ew.
touching my tattoos. I was like, ew, stop, please.
Oh, God, Onision gets touchy. Ugh. No.
This is really creepy, especially if you're dealing with a fan or whatever or something like that, and you get that way. That's real weird.
Ugh.
That's not something you do. No. Not okay.
Ugh.
Because I had a little experience with this and meeting a fan, and it's like they do have like starry eyes for you because they see you sort of as a celebrity. Mm-hmm. So you got to you really have to be careful with your fans. You got to it's awkward because it's like you almost feel worshipped. It's weird.
It is. It's weird. It's creepy. It's just awkward feeling. I'll be honest.
I didn't get creeped out. I wasn't creeped out, but I felt like this. Oh wow, you admire me, and that's weird. It's a weird feeling to have somebody look at you like, wow, that is weird.
Have I watched this yet? Oh, definitely. I have seen this. I wouldn't be showing it if I didn't see it and say what I'm saying.
Gross. Yeah. But anyway,
But yeah,
yeah, I really, I'll tell you this. What made me so sick and why I felt like I had to say something was how similar Alicia's story was to mine.
Yeah, I bet.
I've never met her before.
Ben Pye is being accused of essaying a bunch of women, including Scotty's wife, which is the Amazing Atheist's brother, Scotty. Yeah, this is the woman speaking is Scotty's wife.
Yeah, there was a person in here earlier that asked for an autograph from us already, Marquis, so and paid for an autograph, and we did that, and they
scammed us.
They scammed us, fucking asshole. But anyway, yeah, it is wild.
I've never talked to her until really this.
Right.
And
I didn't
I
really
really
either.
hope she's
And-
watching because I want her to know that she is safe.
It's around the 2018-2017 era, apparently, when this went down with Ben Pye, or not Ben Pye, or Scotty's wife. Yeah.
Safe. And to the other people, I hope they feel that way as well. And I can tell you that this is very nerve-wracking. I really don't want to have to say a lot of this stuff, and it was really hard to go back and think about all of it. But shit, if I can do it, you can too, you know? So now again, I have talked about this before, not in as big a detail, but I did talk about this years ago. But I just feel like it's a little different. So
Well, you definitely didn't go into as much detail when you came on before. So
no, and I couldn't, and I didn't feel like I was able to. It was much. I had to be more calculated with my words for reasons,
Right.
and I haven't talked about it since then. Really, not out of fear. I mean, I know Ben's watching this, and I'm not scared of you. More just
Neither am I. You know how I look at you, Ben? Sheer disgust.
I didn't want it to affect the people that I love that might have been affected by it, but he's not able to anymore. So
right. And
anyway.
I'm glad that you feel strong enough to come forward and be able to talk about this, because there are people that are still afraid of him, and I know of people that there are people close to me that are still hurt by even thinking about Ben, because
Don't be afraid of him. He's a fucking bitch. He's a fucking pussy. Don't be afraid
cockless.
of Ben.
Completely cockless. Because men that are willing to do that, to drug a drink and then fuck a girl that's unconscious, are absolute. They have no dick.
Yeah.
They're just scum.
Yeah,
There's
you're a
nothing-
little coward. You couldn't even let them fight.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even allow them to fight, you little fucking coward.
You want an unconscious fucking sex partner? You're sick. Like
You're fucked up
You
in the
fuck
head.
a dead body. Like you're.
He probably has.
Maybe.
Psychopath.
it's like he's affected a lot of people in a lot of different ways, not necessarily just women that he's been involved with, but like all kinds of people. And
Me helping to ruin my life.
it sucks watching someone and I will say this, I do believe he uses his platform to not only it's bad enough that he uses his platform to rope in women, and which I think is kind of questionable in the first place. Using your platform to actively seek out dating partners is kind of creepy. If you happen to meet someone that's a fan and is watching you and you get to know each other and you form a real relationship, that's one thing. But like I feel
Right.
like I feel like people who are actively searching members of their audience, which it's kind of clear he's doing that. It's really bad.
Yes.
But aside,
I mean, yeah, he does. He's a predator. He hunts people. And he uses them for victims so he can devour them. And he has no conscience. None of them do, and the Drunken Peasants, all of them involved. They have no conscience.
aside from that, he also uses his platform to silence people, to make people afraid to speak up, to say anything. He has an army of sycophants and trolls that will disparage anyone who dares speak out against him. And all of that is very problematic behavior. And people need to be aware of that.
It seems like a lot of YouTubers do this as
Right.
well. I find it really interesting to see all of these stories come out, and it's all the same.
Listen, let me tell you something. Knowing that Nall has BPD, she's probably an absolute wreck right now, and probably not able to function very correctly. Someone who has borderline personality disorder, their number one trigger is loss and abandonment. So she's got to be an absolute just... God bless her. That's all I have to say. God bless her. Because I knew she cared for him. But, like... Yeah. you know, she who knows, man, that type of like loss like that could trigger you to end up hurting yourself, you know. And I only say this because I also have borderline personality disorder, so I'm looking at it from my own perspective, like the impulsive things and mental health, when my mental health is low, like the things I could possibly do. So it's probably really affecting her badly. Just don't be surprised to not see her for a while.
Story every single time, over and over and over again.
This platform is a valuable tool, but it is.
Oh yeah, I know she's made a bunch of videos cussing him out because she felt rejected by him. You know, this is a woman with a severe case of BPD. So since she felt rejected by him, her only method of thinking would be like attacked. She probably should go into therapy, get some DBT. It will help her to feel the need not to lash out, you know? But I'm just looking at it from a psychological point of view, not in like I like her type of point of view, because I know nothing about her, actually, to tell you the truth. I don't really know her person. But psychologically, knowing she has BPD, I'm just speaking, you know, from that point of view. You're sick of the mental illness cards? Yeah, but it's like how you function when you're like low mental health, you know, and you have a mental illness. It's just like, I'm just thinking of the possibilities. Someone asked a question for my opinion. There's my answer. I'll give you a completely psychological reasoning.
Is also dangerous, and I think a lot of people don't realize exactly. Jay Troido in the chat, power corrupts, absolutely. That's the fucking problem. You have power, like a lot of people are gonna like be tempted by that power, and I'm not saying that fucking excuses it, because it doesn't, because there are people who have power who don't use it in that way, and you know, if they can resist, why can't you, bitch? You know, like holy shit. And this is why, like this.
Yeah, I didn't say she didn't ruin his life. I'm saying what she might be going through now as someone who has BPD. That's all I'm saying.
I could speak for experience with this, that I know that if Shanny and I were to split, the next day there might be a 2 or 3 hour rant about how disgusting and horrible I am. No, that's not funny. It's actually the truth. And I know,
that's why I'm laughing, because I'm like, yeah, probably.
And I know that would happen, and then everybody's going to be like, Rev's a piece of shit. And I've already, like, you know, come to that understanding.
But you know what? Maybe I won't, because, you know, I've gotten a lot of help. I've gotten a lot of therapy, and I've learned a lot.
But it's something in your spirit that when this... I'm not criticizing you for it. Mm-hmm. This isn't criticism. Part of the way you process stuff to move on is this. You have to get it out on screen.
Yeah, that might be it.
It's part of it. So I would not be offended by it.
Yeah.
But if I was asked about it, I would say, no, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, we loved each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
the thing is, I don't know anything about Null, so I'm just thinking of it as a completely BPD point of view.
I would like to get to know Null.
So...
that little taste we had, where we saw her and Cobra interacting, I'd like to know more about it, actually. You know?
I thought it was bizarre and toxic, and I was like, whoa.
It seemed very toxic, but like...
has she ever had DBT? She seems like she's been diagnosed, but didn't go to the therapy.
It's like I said to you, okay, tonight's matchup, BPD versus autism. Like, that's going to be rough.
Yeah.
There's going to be clashes.
Yeah.
Just like bipolar and BPD. Huge, absolute huge fights, and it could be over something small. But it triggers something bigger. That it's very. That's why both people need to be in therapy. You need to be in therapy. If you have mental illness like this and you're in a relationship, you need to be in therapy.
I've talked to Jess personally before a bunch of times. She really isn't rotten as she seems when she's clipped. She's just been burned, especially with BPD, and that's why I contacted her. Yeah, I would have done that too.
You go. See, that's how I think she probably is too.
You sent her the DBT book thing. Lizzie, love you.
She's awesome. Lizzie's one of the nicest girls on the internet.
Yeah.
She's literally like such a... Oh my God, we got Kitty Dooms in the house.
I know.
She don't exist yet. Can you let me make her before she exists? You're trying to create her. Stop.
It's his idea, not yours.
I'm still building her.
Thief.
Okay, there's going to be t-shirts and everything, but you got to let me create her first. Takes time. And the AI ain't ready for it yet. It's not advanced yet for what I want to do with her. So please.
But we've gotten off topic here. We're supposed to be exposing Ben Pye. Let's just be honest. And then Null came up for some reason, but yeah. Thank you for helping Null. Like...
So sweet.
People don't get BPD. They always, like, just make you fucking this monster, rotten fucking monster. And it's like, yo, Do you fucking understand? It's what you do to us that causes us to
Okay.
fucking go crazy on your ass.
This is where I can really come in and give a little knowledge, and then we should get
you
back.
leave a motherfucking person with BPD alone. They're the
I
coolest
want to give a
motherfucker in
little
the
bit of
world.
knowledge to people out there. This shit that they do to people is very deliberate, because if you look in the book 1984, part of the way to manage the populace, they would put an image of a Jewish man on the screen, and they called it the 10 minutes hate. They would put an image of a Jewish guy on the screen, and that the people would scream at the screen, "You're a fucking evil piece of shit. You're our enemy." Like, that's what this is. They create these archetypes of bad people. They did this to us, and they have people do 10 minutes hate on them all day. It's very much to manage the minds of the populace, to keep their minds off of other things.
But this is important.
No, this is SA. I'm not talking about this.
Yes.
I'm talking about why they do this to people.
Yeah.
They single out someone and pick on them. It's a propaganda type technique, Nazi type shit.
I'm not gonna go and say that
We're
she
done.
poisoned King Cobra because of some fucking rumor on the internet. That is ridiculous. I'm not doing that. It's slander. Anyway, I will be right back. Do I like your bum bums? Your ramen noodle bum bum. It's too much sodium, babe. Sorry. Now you put a freaking Cadbury bar on that shit, I'll be licking your ass.
I want to get you the Gushers booty shorts.
The Gushers booty shorts? Okay.
I want to get you.
Alright.
You feeling them?
What's up? Yes, I'm putting a blanket on me, okay?
Yeah, why not?
I deal with serious, like, pain in my legs, and the blanket just helps it.
Soothing.
Yeah, it's very soothing.
Soothing deal.
Let's continue on with this.
Need to remember that when we give someone a platform and we build them up and we allow them to have this kind of power and influence, we're giving them the ability to influence people, and that
Exactly. And these sick fucking people got Ben to influence people. Okay, if Ben can get away with it, I sure can.
What a role model.
You know? I ain't listening to anything that Pimp Monks and Shabisky have to say. They're part of the problem. Get the fuck off my channel.
Yeah, they might have some inside information. You know why? Because they're predators too.
Holy shit, Shabisky is going off on Roblox all the time. You know all the fucking controversial that's going on with Roblox. That's Shabisky. He's one of them.
And what other game, Shanny?
Oh,
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
It's all
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, he loves going and playing these kid games just to, maybe get attention from a couple of them.
Excuse me. I wonder if he goes on Omegle.
Probably.
How much you want to bet?
They're gross.
They are all PDF file.
In Pimp Monks, how you used to talk about women and wanting to beat them and R-word them? I don't think
Is
so.
that right?
Yeah, I've heard him say that
Never
shit.
heard him say that.
Fuck him. He looks like the guy who RAP'd me. Anyway.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Well, he's dead now.
Good.
but- Yeah, I know, right?
Dumb. You know he's dead.
Yeah, Pimp Monks died.
Oh, you mean? I thought you meant you knew your rapist died. I'm like,
No,
wait,
I
wait.
wish he did.
Well, sure.
Hell yeah. Get that scum off the earth, too. Enjoy hell, motherfuckers. You deserved it.
I just want
You
to.
earned it very well.
I want to thank you, Marquis, for sharing your life stories with me. It's been very entertaining talking to you about that shit because, man, that era, the 9 Inch Nails Downward Spiral shit. Oh, I wish I was there for that. So, thank you. Anyway,
Yeah, thank you.
we
But
gotta,
we
got to
do
do this.
needs to be there needs to be checks and balances. There needs to be accountability. We can't just give people power and let them run wild with it. We got to hold people accountable, and unfortunately, the system doesn't hold people accountable enough. I want to.
Oh my God, amen to that the system doesn't hold people accountable enough.
They don't. That's what I was saying. Like, it's like, oh, if you're a dude in the country, it's just like, yeah, I get one free rape.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
insane.
You can, pretty much.
No way. We got to change that immediately.
Yeah, there has to be something going on. The women need to be protected.
But
Yeah.
I want to actually read off some statistics before I get into the questions.
Okay.
So, and this is about specifically rape cases, but like, and there's Ben has been accused of a wide range of various different things. I believe some of the things we go into we'll touch upon this, but this is for to give you guys a broader idea, okay, of the situation. I know there's a lot of people talking about like, oh,
Can I just say she's so pretty?
I was just thinking I'm pretty, but yeah, she is pretty.
She is so pretty.
She's really pretty.
False accusations can ruin someone's life and blah, 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 which it can. But here's the other thing. Rape is woefully, criminally underreported. Rape cases that are reported rarely go to trial. On average, only
This needs to change.
Mine didn't.
This needs to stop in this country and the world immediately. That we're not taking... Oh, it's only one report, so we're going to take the rape kit. Yeah.
Yeah, when I got hard at 16,
Which was an SRA. You should let people know that.
it was a SRA. The DA looked at me. I'm 16 years old, okay? I'm just a little girl, okay? Don't know shit about the world. He looks at me and he's like, I believe he wronged you, but I don't believe he raped you. What?
Huh? Oh, you're just a good old boy, aren't you?
My clothes were torn off.
That's one of those good old boys.
Yeah, a 16-year-old really wants that, huh? To get their clothes ripped off of them.
Wow. I'm done.
I know, right?
I'm done.
13 of 1,000 will get to a prosecutor. That's a 1.3% chance that your case will go in front of someone that will even
3%.
deem the case, whether it's worthy or not, to go to court. Then, out of those, only about 7 out of 13 actually go to court. The odds of seeing your rapist in court drops to a 0.7%. Then, out of that 0.7...
Do you see how there's a fucking problem here with our justice system regarding this crime?
Yes. Oh, yeah, and then you realize that there's an entire movement of men that want to legalize the R word.
Yep.
That's an actual movement. I mean, everybody that's a part of that movement should be in jail, but I'm just saying that is a movement. You don't know the level of evil you're dealing with in the world.
No, you really don't.
It's next level. What the elites want for society, you have no idea.
I think they do it purposely so the elite can get away with it better. Because they're pigs.
No, I can't. I won't say that. Never mind. That's
percent, only 18% get convicted, making
Only 18% of the 0.07% gets convicted.
Yeah. Most of it's thrown out.
And the men are protecting women, right?
No, they're not. They're allowing them to be victimized every day.
Bastards.
What are the men doing to the raped girls?
Hunter Hayes, do not talk about a woman like that. I don't care if they're trans. You do not talk to a trans person like that.
So fucking God.
It has nothing to do with you. This is a human being. They're speaking their mind, and their transsexuality has nothing to do with the topic at hand.
Nothing.
Shut the fuck up, asshole.
Oh my God, I can't. I hate people.
the finally likelihood of anything happening,
I fucking
a 0.126% chance. A lot of people say, oh, well, just report it to the police and then it's done.
No, it doesn't work that way. They don't believe you, and the rape kits don't even get processed. Instead, it's a bunch of fucking men taking pictures of your fucking pussy, putting you in weird fucking angles, putting additional trauma on you after you take your rape kit, and then they walk away, and nothing's done. And it happens time and time and time again with women.
Unfortunately, that's not good enough, because it's very clear that
It's injustice to women, like all the other injustice they put on us.
as far as police are concerned, rape cases or abuse cases are just more paperwork. It never gets looked into, and a lot of the times it can't get looked into, because if you're on a date with someone and they coerce you or force you into having sex against your will, how do you prove it? What if, and I know there's the fucking conservative meme of, oh, report it right away, otherwise it's your own fault, because then you can do a rape kit. Well, what if they force you to suck their fucking dick? How do you prove that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, no one ever fucking talks about this shit, and I'm like, so thank you, Lady Hopium, for talking about this shit.
Yeah, I agree. That's why part of this, that's why Me Too is important, because how are you going to prove? something as simple as like Alan Dershowitz's type of argument where, well, I didn't take my shorts off. Yeah, but you could have had your fingers in a minor.
Yeah.
No. We should be inclined to believe them. That's what Me Too is about. We should be inclined to believe them. Because why are they doing... Do you know the shame that comes from an assault? Like, the woman feels like, I could have done more to stop it.
Oh, I know.
You should speak on this, not me, Jesus.
Oh, I know. I don't like to talk about it, though, to tell you the truth, because that just brings up feelings I don't want to feel.
Yeah.
I'm not saying just believe all women.
They just don't want us to talk about it. That's why it's so triggering.
Without any skepticism, but take these stories into account, and especially when there are multiple people coming out with similar stories. Mm-hmm. To me, that adds a hell of a lot more weight.
Same. Like I said, it's good to report it, even though nothing's probably going to get done, because as long as they have, this guy has done this in this date, this date, this date, this date, the chance of him actually being prosecuted and convicted is higher. And we got to get these guys off the streets. That's why you need to report it. We got to get these fuckers off the street.
Pattern of behavior is extra important.
Yes.
It would be obvious if you had a person that's innocent and they just get accused once and it's investigated and there was nothing. That's easy. That's easy, right? Mm-hmm. It should still be investigated. They just take the rape kit and throw it and say, okay, it's reported.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, the same guy that did it to the girl is doing it again.
Yep.
Somewhere. This shit's got to stop. We just don't value women enough.
No.
We don't value women enough.
No, and we're the reason why you fuckers are in the world. That's the funny thing.
I know.
So we born you into this world just to freaking defile us? That's our thanks? And not protect us?
Look, give me it. I'd take a bullet. You know?
You
if I ever saw assault type shit ever, I never seen it in my life, like in real life happening.
Yeah.
I would kick the guy's knee out and fucking put his head into the ground, and then you're going to the cops because I seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I never seen it in my real life. Thank God, really. I don't want to fucking.
No, who
would?
But
if it was in front of me, I would have definitely done something.
Oh yeah. Now the way I am, what I've become. Yeah, I'd probably be going to jail for murder or something. I'll be honest. I'm not too kind to men like this.
No,
I don't want them on the earth.
They should be crushed, eviscerated.
Yeah,
you're not a man.
No, you're not a human either. I think more better is you're not a human instead of you're not a man.
That's true too.
You're not a human.
But the man,
because humans who have humanity don't do this to people.
That's why a lot of the people that were like around the Diddy thing, I'm like, you're shit too, because you knew these things were happening, and you guarded the door to it. You're coming to me now saying, oh, I'm a repentant Christian, and I'm telling you these things happen. You fucking let it happen then. I don't care if you were Christian or not then. That's bullshit. You're a human. You knew assaults were happening, and you did nothing.
Yeah,
that's
you just turned the other cheek. Like, what?
And Jaguar's even worse, because she actually engaged in victimizing people.
So, I just want people to get that in perspective before we move on, and before I hear any fucking trolls saying shit in bad faith. All right?
Same. You should know the statistics and how hard it is for women. Men. Since it's obvious we're not being protected. The numbers don't lie.
Yeah, what are our wonderful peace officer police doing?
Right?
Oh,
I didn't see it. I don't know.
This kind of shit needs to get talked about because, unfortunately, that's how it is with a lot of Me Too cases. You can go report it to the police and nothing happens. So people have to come forward and be public and talk about what happened so that more people who had the same thing happen to them can come forward and be public. Because honestly, this is the thing. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And normally when one of these cases comes out, if there's something there, more people are going to come out because...
Amen. Amen. That's exactly why I'm doing this. Because Brett King had it in his channel. He's only got 100-something subscribers, you know?
Gotta get him up there.
Yeah. Like, Lady Hopium tried. She's only got 718. I've got almost 6,000 subscribers. Imagine the impact that could do to help women who's been hiding this stuff because they're too fucking afraid. And I hope someone bigger passes it on. And someone bigger than that passes it on. So we can be safe, because it's obvious the authorities don't protect us. Just saying.
It's very rare when someone like this will just do this to just one person. And if they do anyway, then that doesn't lend itself to the idea of a pattern of behavior, and I still have a problem with it, but not as big of a problem as I do with someone who is continually doing this sort of thing. It needs to be stopped. If someone made a mistake in the past, I'd be willing to forgive them. But when it's clear that someone is continually doing these things, something needs to be done. Someone needs to be held to accountability. So, I guess that's all I wanted to say to open. Are you ready to get to the questions, Taylor?
Sure.
All right.
No, this video was 4 years ago, and nobody did shit about it. They had to unlist it because of the abuse they got. I'm not afraid to get abused by these assholes. I've been abused by these assholes the majority of my life.
Look, when things like this are pointed out to you, you have to have some kind of reaction to it, because it's showing you that your society is not valuing females at all.
Exactly.
There's a sex crime done to some white boy, it's going to be paid attention to. It will be. Mm-hmm. We have the same thing with a female, and they go, oh, well, how was she dressed? Oh, what were the circumstances of, was it a party? How did she act? Was she flirtatious? That's wrong. She reported something happened to her sexually, you report it and try and find out who did it.
Yep.
Period.
No means no.
And then if you find the person that did it, you prosecute it. That's not what's done. They take the rape kit and say it's done. Over. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And then that person goes on to keep victimizing girls.
Correct.
You're doing good. We're,
Oh my god, Lady Hopium is a Dr. Pepper queen. Okay, sorry. Back to the serious topic. I'm sorry.
We're ready. Okay. So, I guess did you have something to say before we start?
Nope. Sorry. I'm ready.
No problem. Okay. So, I guess the first question would be, how did you first hear of Ben?
Okay. So I was working for...
You hear the disgust in her voice, even just hearing Ben, like, ugh. I couldn't imagine that motherfucker drugging me and touching me. Oh! Oh! I've always been repulsed by him, let's just say that. Always.
the state of Louisiana, and I had pretty much a desk job. I sat at the computer a lot. I had 3 monitors, and so I started watching YouTube, started watching TJ's content. I had watched him when I was younger. He helped me to come out to my parents as an atheist.
Nice.
And so I started watching him again, and there was a video that he put up on his channel as well as, there was a video that he put up of DP. And I didn't know what that was. And I was going through some of his videos that I hadn't caught up with yet, kind of just like watching every single one of them or listening to them while I was working. And the election was coming up, and he put out some sort of ad or whatever for it. And so I was like, well, I mean, I'm not really into podcasts or whatever, but I really like watching his stuff right now. I was just watching it constantly. So I'm like, I'll just check out this. I ended up watching their election night coverage. And
I think I watched that too, actually.
I was really...
I think I did too at that time. That's with Obama, the election night with The Amazing Atheist. I think I was like switching back and forth that night. Looking at a bunch of things.
Okay.
surprised how much I liked it. And after that, I just kind of binge watched their show. And I guess that's how I found out about him. I mainly watched for TJ's commentary. I ended up really liking Scotty and the different characters that they had that involved him. I liked Paul a lot. I didn't really think anything of Ben. I thought his laugh was pretty funny. But he was more kind of just like a background person.
Right.
So wasn't really like the star of the show or whatever. But that's how I found him.
Doesn't it suck, Ben, that you have always been a third wheel and nobody really wanted your attention? Because you're so fucking creepy.
Everybody he came in contact
So
with.
you pushed your way in and stole it.
He gave the ick to everybody.
Fucking loser.
To everybody he gave the ick.
Everyone was grossed out by you, dude. How does that feel like? I don't know.
Right. I have a very similar story when it comes to discovering TJ and DP and Ben and all of this, so I can definitely relate there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that election coverage was awesome.
Oh, that was a great stream.
My gosh, it was so great.
I was posting it everywhere. I was like, everyone needs to watch this. This is amazing.
Ben is the mayor of the friend zone. Oh, I wouldn't even want to be his friend. Not even that. The mayor of no friend zone. The mayor of get the fuck away from me, weirdo.
He's in the area of ostracized from the rest.
Yeah.
Because he's willing to roofie women. No.
If you go on my Twitter, my very first tweet, you have to do a lot of scrolling, but my very, very first tweet was actually from that day. Damn. I think it was my birthday, actually, because my birthday is very close to Election Day. My birthday is November 9th. Cool. And my very first tweet, which is funny now because I'm married to Scotty, but my first tweet was congratulating TJ for winning. He hates that. I told him about that the other day. I was like, my first tweet is this.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, but
no, I definitely, TJ helped me become becoming an atheist and being more open and honest about it, and that's
I have to give that to TJ and Brett Kane, the becoming an atheist thing too, helping me with that. It was more like brainwashing though, if I think about it a little bit more, just hearing his different ideas, because at that time he never heard these type of atheist ideas before, and it was like very enlightening, and I tend to be a very open-minded person, so like TJ, I think, really helped me come out and say I was an atheist back in the day. I mean, I'm not now, obviously, but, like, it is what it is, But then again, I'm fucking OG YouTube, so that's what YouTube was for me, is, like, TJ, Brett Kane, the atheist Christian community.
That's why the show appealed to me as well. And right. It was a different environment than I was ever used to, and I enjoyed it.
I felt like I was listening to a bunch of friends,
right?
A bunch of my friends talking while I was working, so it was good, and they're long too, so I could watch and there were so many of them, so I just have them playing in the background while I'm like on Excel or whatever.
Yeah, I would do that while I was working too.
Yep.
Standing out in the sun, holding a fucking sign in front of a pizza shop, fucking terrible. But hey, I got to listen to DP.
Yeah, DP got me through a lot of boring, monotonous work activities. I was in the Army, so
right.
I would when I would go, because I was in the National Guard. I would.
Damn, he married a National Guard girl. There you go. Good job, Scotty. I had no idea. I haven't paid attention to their lives. I didn't care.
Would go and I would wash dishes instead of pretending to do shit like the other. I don't know. That's a whole nother story. National Guard. But I would go and wash dishes literally for like 8 hours. I just go to drill and I just go wash dishes, and I would I just have their show like playing in my earbuds, and I don't know, made the day go by fast. Right. So anyway.
Yeah. So it definitely, like, the show definitely had appeal, and I can see why you found interest in it. So I guess that answers the second question of what attracted you to the content. Or does it?
Well, I mean, kinda, yeah. Let's see. Well, I guess what really attracted me to it was the fact, I mean, I did watch TJ, so I got a little bit of something different from what I had in my home life.
Right.
I grew up in a really small town, very conservative, very Republican. My family is Christian, Republican.
Oh, God, that had to be so fucking hard coming out as an atheist with Christian Republicans. Oh, my God. Are you okay with your family? That's what I'm wondering.
And I'd never heard people talk like they did.
Right.
I just said that. I never heard people talk like they did. I just said that. I mean, granted, I look back at that time and I'm like, damn, you were a really immature, stupid kid. But then it was, like, glorious to me.
Right.
And I just found them so different and unique and interesting. And I felt like somebody was...
The one you see on the screen is Lady Hopium. The one that is speaking is Scotty's wife from the Amazing Atheist Brother, the Drunken Peasants. We're exposing Ben Pye. Ben Pye allegedly roofied Scotty's wife and proceeded to, you know what?
Finally saying all the stuff that I couldn't really put into words.
Right.
All the things that I felt.
Definitely.
I mean, not always, but a lot of the times,
Sure. Every once in a while,
I
you
just-
hear something and it just fucking resonates with you. It's like, yes, that exactly, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just excited to have somebody put into words how I felt in a way that I couldn't do myself. So but that's what attracted me to it.
All right. So, okay. So when it came to Ben, how did you first meet him, and how did he contact you? How did you first come in contact?
He contacted me on my YouTube page and proceeded to sexually harass me over my OF. And, helped get my content stolen, and I never saw a dollar from doing that stuff. I was completely exploited. So is he.
I'm still kind of sore over that, actually.
I am too.
That all of that shit went down and I got this baby carrot bullshit because I had a gut at the time. It's fucking bullshit. To be cock-shamed for like years and I was never paid for it.
Yeah,
That pisses me off.
it does.
Well, my brother was in the Army, and he lived in Colorado at the time. He was stationed there, and I was planning on going on a trip with them there.
Okay.
I had seen that that DP was having a meetup in New Mexico, and I'm like,
Base.
well, that seems pretty close. That seems close.
Aw, she went to a meetup, dude. Imagine that. You go to a meetup to see your favorite frickin' YouTube celebrities and the dude roofies you. Because you get creeped out by him and reject him. Ugh, what a fucking pig. Ben Pye, don't ever come to me again. Don't even try to attempt it. Don't. You don't want to face the consequences.
Close enough to where I could make a detour and maybe go. And so I put on Facebook. They had some kind of Facebook meetup thing.
Right.
And I put on there that I was interested in going. Not that I was, but that I was interested in, because I didn't really know if I could go.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I did that too a few times. Never
yeah.
went.
It was very, very soon afterwards that I got a message from someone named Benjamin Kirk. And I didn't know who it was. Like, I don't know. I didn't really get that many messages on Facebook. Now, mind you, I had just gotten divorced, so I would get messages like from people from high school, like dudes that were trying to hit me up or whatever.
Right.
But I saw that. I'm like, TJ's last name is Kurt. Who is Benjamin Kirk? And I clicked on there and it said like hello with a smiley face. I'm like, what the fuck? And I messaged back something like, who is this? And he sent me a photo of himself, and it was the dude from the podcast. I'm like, is this Ben from the Drunken Peasants? And he was like, yes, smiley face. I'm like, what the hell? And to me, like,
He was already finding a victim. He used it to see
Yeah,
what interested chick will click on this. You know?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he's possible to maybe get stuff like that because he's famous.
Yeah.
That's a real bad thing.
Yeah.
Not good. Because he's going to misuse it.
Yep.
And he did.
Yep. My question is, where did he get the roofies from? TJ, maybe? I don't know.
They know people.
I
can
know.
guarantee it.
Exactly. I'd get away from the whole TJ Kirk type situation if I was her,
Oh, this
frankly.
is really gross.
They're all sickos, every single one of them.
This is really gross, man.
like my first thought was, why is this guy messaging me? Like,
That's kind of
for-
weird. That's a weird way
well,
to
it wasn't
introduce yourself to someone.
weird. It wasn't weird to me then.
Right.
I was just very confused because I was like, I'm just this girl in this small town,
Right.
and like what? Because
Who the fuck
DP,
am I?
I mean,
How do you know
if-
who I am? What?
if these people don't know, like DP was huge then.
Right.
It was huge. And so like I've never
12,000 fucking people in a room.
Like I felt invisible, you know?
Right.
I mean, I was just like dumbfounded that he would even message me, and he proved to me that it was. I was like, I don't know, like you might have just gotten this image from the internet or something.
Right.
I don't know how this works. And I guess it just like went from there. So
So. Okay. Yeah. So that.
but yeah, I did not reach out to him.
Right.
I didn't even know he had a Facebook.
That is kind of weird looking back. I actually have a tangential question. Do you have any idea why the fuck?
He always approaches the females. They don't approach him. Why would a fucking female approach that ugly bug? No, he approaches the females. He approached me. And I stopped him straight in his tracks. I already knew what he was about.
He still goes by Benjamin Kirk. Like,
I have no idea, and he really needs to take it down. And I know you're watching this, Ben. It's really fucking weird
It is.
that you have my family's last name as your last name. You are in no way related to us at all. And I really am not comfortable, especially with the things that you do,
Right.
with you having our last name and acting like you're in some way related to us.
it's really weird and creepy, especially since
That is really weird and creepy. He's using the Kirk name when he's not related to them. Oh god, he's such a fucking freak.
like I take it he's not a huge fan of TJ and Scotty anymore. Like, why does he want their name?
Come back. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, coattail riding probably.
Perhaps.
All right, so let's see. In the beginning, okay, in the beginning, were you interested in him, or was he interested in? Well, he was interested in you. How did he try and make his interests known, or how soon did he make his interests known?
Ugh.
Pretty quickly. Yeah. It's really hard because I don't have the messages anymore. I don't even use Facebook. But in the beginning, it was. I wasn't.
What's up, Brett?
I wasn't like super.
What's up, Brett? Thank you. By the way, I want to give you some shout out there, Brett. You deserve a lot of credit for putting this out here.
Yeah, you do.
You're, lot.
You're always the guy to be like, okay, nobody else is fucking doing it. I'll do it.
Yeah, right?
And I really admire that in you. You're a brave guy, Brett, and we love you here.
Yeah, you know, you're a brother to me. You're always going to be a brother.
You're a brave guy to do
You
it.
know?
Brett, like, these beautiful girls are being fucking victimized every day. And we need to do something about it, bro, because I know you love women like I do.
Yep.
Like, you want to protect them like I do. Like, that, we got to do it, man. These fucking little girls. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
No more of this shit.
No. I'm tired of these fucking mean, fucking stupid-ass atheists thinking they can walk all over everyone with no fucking consequences.
But you're going to get that reward in heaven, Brett.
They want to hold everyone accountable but themselves. Well, you know what? It's their turn to be held accountable.
You're going to get that reward in heaven, Brett, because you're very few voices out there saying these kids are victimized. Enough of the bullshit.
Yep.
So good job. That's all I can tell
Yeah,
you. Like
thank
Jesus,
you.
Jesus would tell you good job, so I'm doing it for him. You know?
Yeah, you deserve way more subs. You should be having 1 million subs, Brett.
Keep building
over
it.
all the time you've done this, man.
Keep building it, Brett. You know, fuck whoever's. If you go after Brett, you're gone here. Like for
Yeah,
real.
don't.
Don't do that. You're gone if you do it.
Yeah, don't go after Brett. He's like a brother to me in a lot of ways. You know. Wait, let me do something. Here's your mods, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've earned it. There you go.
You're modded, Brett.
There you go, my brother.
Absolutely. It's enough of the bullshit of these evil cocksuckers, man.
Right?
Evil pieces of shit. It's enough.
Yeah, I've.
Because
Me and Brett's been dealing with these fuckers for 20 years. I'm fucking done with them.
Yeah, but what did the Christian men that actually that they stand? They're sheepdogs. It's
Yeah.
a sheepdog mentality. You're going to protect the flock. It's enough bullshit.
I know. These
And women are part of the flock of humanity, and they're being victimized openly.
nobody cares. Aw.
We love you.
Big hugs to you, bro.
Yeah, we love you. Enough of the bullshit. We protect women.
That's exactly.
We're attracted to him, but I didn't think he was. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think he was bad either.
Right.
Sorry. I'm sorry. His like big old nose and like his chubby fucking cheeks and his just face and demeanor and everything just oink. Oink, oink, oink. Anyway.
But he.
Let's just say Ben Pie personally has creeped me fucking thoroughly out.
I think secretly in the reality he's into femboys. I think that's what he
I
likes.
don't know what he's into other than roofing girls.
I think he's into femboys. That's what he's actually into.
Ugh.
But closeted men, it's the behavior is real bad.
Yeah,
They want to victimize women. Closeted men. Like Diddy.
true.
What did Diddy film the most on these freakouts? He would focus on the woman's tears if they were crying.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you everything you need to know. It's not about sexual gratification for him with a female. He's into men. I'm talking about Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same
True.
mentality. It's closeted gay men activity. It's very bad.
True. Like I've said before, this video is unlisted because of the hatred this poor person got for wanting to expose predators. And you had the Drunken Peasants crew harass people, Ben Pye's people,
There you go.
harass people to the point of fear where they don't put these videos up.
They're calling Ben Buttboy. See, they know.
Yeah.
They know it. Thank you for that, Brett.
Yeah.
They know. I think he's into men.
And I'm sick of this stuff being hidden.
Were you just more like starstruck to like meet him?
I mean, really, yeah. I was just like, it just felt like I kind of felt special. I was just like, why the hell is he talking to me? But he made it quickly known that he was interested in me. He was very interested in the fact that I was coming to the meetup, or he thought I was. I eventually told him, I had told him that I wanted to go, like I was interested in, like I said, I'd put interested in, but I didn't really want to go. I'm not really good at going to parties and stuff. I'm not really interested in that kind of thing. So, he was interested in getting me to go somewhere else with him since I wasn't coming to the meetup.
Right.
Oh, why don't you come, come with me to the hotel room, huh? Never.
Predator.
Don't matter how famous they are. You never, ever, ever go to another dude's hotel room.
Don't do it.
You never take a drink from them. No.
No.
This is what predators do.
You know, that's how you end up with cases like, remember that blonde girl? She was, I think, 16 or something.
Yeah.
It was on Nancy Grace. She went to a Metallica concert. She met a guy there that was like they synced up or whatever. He was a psycho. You got to protect yourself because there's so many men that are willing to murk you to just be inside you once.
You don't think it's Christian love to expose someone who's harming others? Where is your thinking process? I'm just curious.
The Bible says that if you don't warn about danger, then you're guilty. That's what the Bible says.
What?
The Bible
I'm trying to
says-
protect women. I could care less about fucking Ben Pye. For all I care about, and this is my Christian love, he deserves hell.
Yes.
So,
And not only that, the fact of the matter is we're not dealing just with one victim. It's not one
multiple
girl.
women that's gone through this.
If there was one victim, we could go, okay, let's evaluate the case fully and see if he's guilty.
But since there's so many women who's come forward of him doing this,
He's in it.
he needs to go to jail. He did the same thing that Danny Masterson did.
He needs to have his day in court.
Yeah, he
You got
does.
the evidence on the table. Did you do it?
Right?
Did you do it? Take a plea deal.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do it? Okay? That's how the law works. And it has to happen.
Yeah.
All these women need to come forward, file cases, and that's it. Did you do it? Then you're in jail. That's
Yeah,
it.
right?
It's simple.
Brett is the shit, man.
Brett's awesome. Danny Masterson
Yeah.
got 30 years to life. Now, he only raped, I think, 2 women or something. How do you get 30 years to life for that?
Well, I think he deserves it.
He did some really bad shit. to
Yeah,
them.
and that's what Ben Pye deserves, too.
Yes.
Because I see no reason, I don't hear this woman sounding dishonest.
No.
There's no reason for her to come out and say this. It's so embarrassing to say, this guy touched me. Ew.
It is.
I mean, I guess I did learn things afterwards of him having another girl at that meetup anyways. So maybe that's why he didn't care that I wasn't going to it.
Oh, so he gets laid by one girl and then takes it from another. He'll get it as he takes it, man.
To be honest,
Wow, there's plenty of messages of Ben on my freaking YouTube chat, dude. Just watch the videos.
I just didn't I didn't know how I was gonna act. I didn't want to be weird. I didn't know what these how these people were gonna be, and so he was I don't know.
I made sure to copy all videos and interviews all on my cloud. Have you thought about reporting it to the FBI or something and showing them this so there could be a proper investigation? I'm just wondering. I'm curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
It's a very good thing you did all this, Brett. Archiving all of it.
Yeah.
Because now it could be a treasure trove of evidence for feds.
Exactly.
You give them those uploads, and boom, they're dead to rights. They're done. So God used you, Brett. Really.
He did. He used you pretty well.
He's using you today, for sure. Good deal.
He has. Oh, damn.
God, there you go.
Up. Okay, this is prayer moment. Dear Jesus, please, Lord, let the feds take this seriously and put that Ben Pye in jail where he belongs. Amen. Like, nah. He needs to be off the streets, man.
It's all right. Take your time.
No, sorry. It's just... I know that he was trying to get me to go to a different city. Like, they had said that they were going to Santa Fe.
Right.
And I had never been outside my hometown, but I was... I don't know. I guess I was just kind of starstruck. I feel like I really would have done anything.
Right. I mean, I can feel that. And I
Brett said he reported to the FBI cops Cash Patel. Made a site. All right. Hey, you did what you could. I'm going to do what I can. Maybe my bigger platform could help push this out. So, you know, I know cops watch me, so... Hello. Shout out to Blakely PD. I love you guys.
Yeah, they're fans. But anyway. This era in law where it's just like, oh, we're going to have all these victims and do nothing. No, more of it.
Nah.
We have to start actually caring for females. And if you do, you're going to protect them from people like Ben. I'm sorry, I'm going to just say it now because I got evidence that you're scum.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these type of males need to be taken off the street, period.
I think so.
They should not be allowed. He should certainly not be allowed on the internet.
No.
Like, banned. The Matt Bell style banned from me.
I agree. Like,
That's it.
I never wanted this guy around me, ever. He always creeped me out.
I know. Yeah.
I understand, like, that starstruck feeling. I mean, my God, I got it just when TJ gave me a wrench in his chat, and I was like, holy fuck, TJ knows who I am. And honestly, I would have done anything TJ had asked me to at that point, too. I would have been like, oh my God. If TJ was like, hey, send me a picture of your dick, I'd be like, okay. Like, probably wouldn't have done that, but you probably wouldn't have asked either.
Bless your heart, baby.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I did watch the Amazing Atheist confession video.
Mm-hmm.
Of what he'd do to children.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Insane. And I don't care if it was performative. What the shit that's said? Wow. You need to be off the street.
Yeah, let me do something. Here, I want you to guys go here.
Yeah, hit the site.
Yeah, this is Brett's website.
Got cool music too.
I'll pin it. And this basically shows you like all of it.
Brett's got some rockin' tunes, man.
He is a treasure trove of information, Brett Kane, if you want to know more about certain individuals.
And Brett's brother and Brett are extremely talented in music, so check them out.
Very much.
Good music, man.
Great music.
Very big props, Brett, for your music. It's good shit.
Truth, man.
It really is good.
But,
Question, have you covered the final countdown? That would be cool.
I can't listen to the final countdown without thinking of you, Brett.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I hear it. I'm like, Brett King, yeah.
Exactly.
Because that was the most awesome freaking intro.
The best intro in history. Even atheists were like, Brett, that intro is sick.
Jesus comes out like a badass.
Yeah, thank you for that, Brett. That's awesome that you do that. And the Spotify, you automatically get the money.
Yes.
That's like awesome. That's really
right.
cool. Fucking, yeah.
So, this first time someone's been introduced to Brett. That's awesome. He's a legend.
He's quite an individual.
I should look into Brett Kane?
Rizla, come on. You're in the Annabelle crew that's like, Brett's not an asshole.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Riz,
I should look into Brett Kane. I've known Brett Kane for 20 years.
Riz, she knows him longer than you. What are you talking about, dude? Shanny goes back to like 06, Riz. Do you know that? She's on YouTube 2 years even before I had a Tento Saga fucking YouTube. And YouTube monetized your music. That's awesome, Brett.
That's awesome!
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, you're not talking about Brett. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, what?
Okay, sorry, Riz. Sorry, crossed wires there, Riz. You got crossed wires.
All right. Back to Siri. God, you guys, I swear.
But yeah, so I know what you mean. Like when it's someone famous and someone you've like, especially someone who's like on a show that you really enjoy, it's like, holy shit, this person's talking to me. This person's like interested in me. Like,
all right, you have a good one, Brett.
Yeah, we love you, bro, and thank you for the videos. You know,
thank you, good sir.
Yeah, Shanny was just saying how great you are at making cut videos. You are.
Oh man,
you're really good at it. So thank you, Brett.
You always have been. Anyway,
like wow. You know, it makes you want to, like, impress them. It makes you not want to disappoint them, almost.
Yeah.
It sucks, that feeling of starstruck. Like, you want to impress them, you don't want to disappoint them, you don't want them to feel awkward, that whole awkward fucking feeling shit. And I'm just like, I don't want to feel that way. It's probably why I stay indoors all the time, because things can get awkward really fast.
Yeah, that's right. So I just feel like, God, if he would have asked me to go to a different country, I would have found out a way to do it,
Right.
you know? And it's so weird because if he was just some guy from my hometown and he was exactly the way he was, I don't even know if I would have paid attention to him. You know?
Duh.
It's just a star.
They're okay. We're people. We're just people. Yeah, you know, we may be widely known, but we're still people. You know, same feelings, same thoughts, you know. Things get awkward. Feels unnatural. Someone's screaming in your face, "Oh my god, it's you!" I've had that. I'm like, dude, chill, man.
Well, it's also it's like, you know, if you're at, for example, like a fucking like Michael Jackson concert, and
Yeah.
Michael takes a liking to you and points you out in the crowd and like,
I'd faint.
yeah, you're gonna lose it.
Yeah, I know. Michael Jackson, I'd faint. I'd be like, oh my god.
The star shit's very bad.
It is.
Because if you're a bad person, you're gonna abuse it.
Yeah, it's weird psychology, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, someone's famous, you've seen them, but you never interacted with them, and then you're finally interacted with them, and it's
Yeah,
like, oh my god.
well, it's like you with Putin. It's like all
Yeah.
power and shit.
My baby! Dashed it!
Alright, holy shit.
I love you!
Oh, somebody passed?
No, it's Josh.
Joshy. Oh, yeah, Joshy.
Yeah.
I know. His middle name was Faye? Okay.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry,
my God.
Dashton. I love you.
You gotta remodel him. We were afraid that they turned you against us, Dashton.
I know.
We were afraid.
I'm like
I was.
automatically my baby, because I'm like so freaking like maternal.
I know. I know.
I love you, Dashton.
We love you here. I missed you.
I missed you too.
I very much missed him.
You know?
Yeah,
I think that's the danger of YouTube is that
it really is.
because this person had so many followers, I was willing to do whatever. I mean, I was also very young, and I had just gone through a divorce with my best friend that I was married to. I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe it was like the fact that I had never really been an adult that was single,
Right.
you know? And so it's just like, maybe this is what, you know, adults do. I don't know. Like maybe they just go to fucking Santa Fe on a whim to meet a guy from the internet who found me and he's got this podcast and stuff. And
I know some adults
So-
that do things like that, but not everybody.
I don't advise it.
Right.
I don't advise it as well. You never go to a guy's hotel room.
No. Jesus Christ.
You don't know who he is.
You have no idea.
He may be a celebrity, but you don't know who he is.
Even if he's
Celebrities can be very creepy when you meet them. Like, whoa, you're not who I thought you would be. You know, I've met a few celebrities in my lifetime. I'm just saying.
Hey.
They're usually not who you think they are when you meet them. These famous people, they're different.
Oh my God, Dashton's computer got stolen. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, those pieces of shit.
That's
Why would
bullshit.
they do that to you?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry they did that to you.
If I was still rich, I'd buy a new one. I'm not rich anymore.
Rip Cobes. Last night we were just binging
Yeah.
on Cobe videos.
It's hard.
I know. It just breaks my heart.
He shouldn't be gone, really.
No.
He shouldn't.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. I guess to continue then. So while you were in contact with him online, did he ever ask you to do anything that made you uncomfortable?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Dashton.
I had never really sent anyone like risque photos or whatever, but
Oh, he got the freaking photos. Of course he would. Of course you would. Ben, please do never show up in my room. I will just put this video right on.
Hey, please, like, girls, don't capitulate to scumbag men. If they ask you for tits and stuff, don't send it.
No matter
Please.
how famous they
Could you
are.
please value your body? Like, it's a gift. beautiful women are a gift from God. Don't devalue what you have and just send it. Don't do that.
Like he already was like choosing her and hunting her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so gross.
She was the prey.
I felt very much pressured to do so, and I did.
Don't do
I'm
it.
not like somebody that's very comfortable with my own body, or
I can
Well, you
understand
did
that.
it. Don't do it.
I generally dress.
Oh, bless your heart. I'm very uncomfortable with my own body. I can understand that. Bless their heart. Oh, that breaks my heart so much.
Don't send them.
Pretty conservatively. That's never been something I've ever been comfortable with, but I definitely felt pressured to do so.
Right. I mean, again, like he was a famous person to you.
I mean, and these are the same people that hunt around with drag and all the people that tortured us. G-Man, all of them involved with these pigs. They're all thieves and liars and predators and just, oh my God, I can't.
when he was like, "Yeah, do this," and
Yeah, he sent me his personal Snapchat. So,
of course it was on Snapchat.
Enjoy your tea, Brett.
yeah.
So, is that a how,
Enjoy
how
the
often
tea,
would he
Brett.
pressure you for those things?
It felt more. It was very pressured at first, but then I was more willing to do so.
Right. I mean, once
I
the
guess
band-aid
Why?
like we talked more.
Why?
Yeah. You know what? The other thing that made me feel uncomfortable was just how often he wanted to talk late at night and stuff, but never on the weekends.
Oh, he's busy on the weekends doing his other thing.
Well,
that he
wait,
needs
she
to
was
do.
talking to him like this and she was already married to Scotty?
No, this is before Scotty.
Before Scotty, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that always and at this
You faved this video in front of your page? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you.
point I hadn't
Thank you
gone
very
to
much,
meet him
Brett.
yet, but it felt very strange to me already. I worked like 13-hour days.
Like Ben, like what I know from Ben, he does this thing where he pushes himself on you over and over and over and over again. Even if you're like, no, I feel uncomfortable, he'll still push himself on you. He's been doing that to me for years, is pushing himself. I don't want anything to do with him, man. You ate a Mexican pizza, now you gotta poop. It happens.
Do that.
After this stream, we're having fajitas, so I'm excited.
Okay. What?
And it was just like, he would want me to talk later and later. I know the time difference or whatever, but
Right.
Mhm.
So, by the way, I guess to answer the person
Thank you, Marquis.
in the chat who's wondering, what do you mean by pressured? So did he just ask? I'm assuming he would ask and you would say no. Like, what would he like specifically say to like convince you at
So what-
first?
oh, what do I mean by pressured? I guess it's kind of hard to explain, but it's just like a feeling you get, like, so like it's kind of like what we were talking about before, just like how somebody is famous. In my mind, that's how I felt he was, and they're saying that, oh, I'd like to see you like this or whatever, and it's like, oh, well,
Ugh.
I should do it, you know. I don't
Oh, honey, no. You did it for him. He's so creepy and gross. No.
feel comfortable doing it,
You know
but
how asshole men are going to
I should just do it now. Obviously, now
how
as
you're gonna
I'm
do it.
older now, I would never do that, but as a 21-year-old,
She was just 21. She was a kid. I know. But she was a kid. And starstruck, and like, I understand the psychology of it. You know. But ladies, don't do that for some man that's just has a fucking podcast on YouTube. Don't do that. It's not worth it. They're just gonna show it to their friends and brag about it and joke about it and do gross shit with it.
yeah, I might, like I said, it's not like a pressure, like, oh, you really need to do this.
Right.
It's more like the expectation, like you should.
Right. Like it's very hard to say no.
Like you would please.
Oh, more like, maybe you should send me some pics. I wouldn't mind seeing that, you know? You know? I'd like to see your pic today, you know? Why don't you give me, a quick boob shot, you know? Yeah, just, a little quickie, you know? I promise I won't pass it around on the internet. You know me, and I'm famous. I have to keep my privacy and all that, Just maybe a nipple, a nipple? Yeah.
accused me if you did this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the kind of pressure. It's, I don't know. I hope that makes sense.
Pig.
It does. I mean, that's the thing. And as the chat there says, a couple people seem to know. Yes, Ben is super passive aggressive, and especially.
Josh's birthday is March 26th. Why I remember that is he had this story about thinking he was Beethoven, or no, was it Mozart? No, it was Mozart. And Mozart was born March 26th, 1891, and then he was born March 26th.
Later.
Yeah, 100 years later. Plus, it's close to my sibling's birthday, so it's the 26th. It's March. Yeah.
Like especially when someone is like seems to be really like, you know, again, they're a celebrity to you. They're a YouTube star, and you're like, whoa, like this person wants to see me naked. This person and it's like, I mean, I can understand that. It's like
Especially being so young, and it's like, oh, you're really sexy. Come on, girl. You fucking sexy. You bomb. Show me that shit. You know, most women have gone through this on the internet. Let's just be honest.
don't know how much I want to do this, but like this person is asking, like, you know, am I going to throw away this opportunity? Like, you're young. You don't like, you know, it's hard to stand up for yourself or even know that you should.
I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea. The first time I got married, I had no idea what I was doing. Having my first kid, I had no idea what I was doing.
I mean,
same. Everyone's like that though. It's like your first times of stuff is you don't know what you're doing.
Most young people in general don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's why personally,
exactly.
I'm in favor of raising the age of consent to like 21. Honestly.
You know what? Raising the consent to 21 sounds like a good idea because goddamn teenagers are fucking dumb. And I'm just saying from my own personal experience being a teenager. I think it's obvious I've been a teenager once. So, yeah, we were dumb at that age. We were. So
you don't have any life experience.
No, and you're naive, and you want to be popular, and you want to socialize with the world, and you know some of us want to be famous too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of young people get into a lot of
your teenagers aren't smart. They just put on the illusion they're smart, but trust me, they'll make their mistakes.
Eventually.
Mine did recently, and I was like, what the fuck?
Do you know one thing, though, that is kind of an issue that should be talked about a little bit?
What?
This idea of, like, sexual energy or, like, attractiveness as a currency.
That's dumb.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Because you get yourself into situations where predators can take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're a hot guy, it doesn't matter, okay? A hot guy could be a predator, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, this sex currency thing shouldn't be a thing. If we could get this out of people's minds. Like, oh, I'm hot. So, like, you know what I mean? That's really negative.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm well aware.
It can be used to manipulate people on every level. Guys and women.
And I remember when Onision used to rate women's bodies.
That's so...
The teenagers' bodies.
I'll get the fuck out. That's so inappropriate and gross. Like, that's not okay.
No.
It's just not.
Like, he's just another gross predator on the internet. That, like, Billy the Fridge and him are friends, so that shows you there's a connection there with Onision and the Drunken Peasants. Like, all of them are connected, dude. Yeah. On YouTube. All of them.
It's crazy.
And I'm just pointing, like, these are the freaks. These are the predators.
They're either into like SA or PDF file stuff, or they're womanizers that beat women.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of them. It's crazy. They all have DV and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like a profile, like a criminal profile for these people.
Yeah. Like
DP type people.
Uh-huh.
Usually sexual deviants.
That's
in some way.
That's true.
You know?
Really fucked up situations get taken advantage of by older people. And that's another thing. I mean, Ben was quite a bit older than you, which probably made it a little bit harder to say.
Yeah, he was in his 30s doing this to a little fucking 21-year-old, fucking pig.
Not okay.
Fucking hebephile bitch. Sorry. I really fucking hate him. Can you tell? Like, it is a hatred among hatreds, that guy.
I'm just thinking from my own perspective of being a guy, and I was single. And there was a girl that I was into, right? I didn't know how old she was. I didn't ask. I didn't know. I just got into talking to her about stuff, like music and shit. And we were talking back and forth. And it came to the point where I was like, yeah, do you want to hang out sometime, like a date? At that point, I had found out from a friend that she was 19. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's too young.
It was immediate, but I was like, okay, I'll try it, though, to see what it's like.
It's not worth it.
The intellectual level.
It's off.
It's not right.
No.
And you know it when you're with them.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Because I met her. I went to Adventure Games. I met her. I hung out with her. And she was like a kid. She acted like a 14-year-old child.
There you go.
So that was it. I was like, okay, you're cool. I'd be your friend, but never a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was attracted to her. Yeah, she was cute. She was my type. And she was playing DDR and stuff like that. She, oh, my God, she's my type. But she's too young.
So he was only creeping on a 21-year-old. I was hoping for something illegal. No, he's done other illegal things. He's not just creeping on her. Roger.
No, this is SA. He roofied her, and we got to get through this.
Yeah, he roofied this girl, man.
Yeah, he was.
Now, what was the age difference?
I was 21, and he was, God, I don't know, maybe 38 or something.
Ew! 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 Yeah, ew! Ew! No. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio is gross too. Ew.
I don't know. How old is he now? I have no idea.
Reveals it's not
I know he was in his
well.
late 30s, very late 30s.
Yeah, that's again. While not,
He is in his 40s and he acts that way. You know, you guys always came to me and be like, but your behavior. Look at your own fucking weirdo behaviors. Like, all of you are fucking weird fucking perverts. From Drag to fucking TJ to Ben Pie to Billy the Fridge to Anision, all of you. Fucking Shabisky, all of you. Weirdos.
Do you know what I think? All of the single issue for all of that, those names you mentioned?
What?
It's end stage porn addiction.
Maybe, I
I'm
don't
telling
know.
you, that's what it is. They're obsessed with perverse debauch shit now. That's their minds. It's pornography. Unbridled use of pornography, like, and they can't stop.
Ugh.
It's all they think of.
So gross.
Certainly, I had never had a guy that old.
right?
And that fat and ugly come onto you? Yeah, I am sure. Ugh.
To be honest, I was like, there was something about it that was cool to me. Like, wow, like this older person is really interested in
Right.
me, you know? Like, I
That's because he wants to just frickin' take advantage of you and exploit you and then use you and throw you away like a used condom.
must be like very mature.
Well, that's one of the big reasons why I have a problem with relationships with such big age differences, because I feel like there's that weird dynamic, and it can allow people who are older to take advantage.
I'm sorry, he just turned 40, so
Okay.
so when was 2017? However old that would have been.
Goddamn, I'm terrible at math.
I know, me too. That's why I said that.
That's like 4 years ago. So he was at least like
Yeah.
36.
Yeah, Scotty and I, actually, our third anniversary is it's on May the 12th, so a couple days. And we got married almost exactly a year after we got together, so. Oh, so he was 36, 37?
Nice. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe somewhere around there. It doesn't matter. Late 30s.
Right. Okay. So we can move on to the next question then.
Right.
Let's see. When did you first meet up with him in person?
So like I said, there was supposed to be that Albuquerque meetup or whatever. And he said that they were going to be in Santa Fe for like 4 days or something like that. And that I should come and see him. I had just, now mind you, I was very, very, very broke. I had 2 kids. One of them was a little baby. One was a year old. And I got my tax return back and I was like, okay, I've never been somewhere like this. I'm just going to do it.
Right.
And I told my family, of course, they watched my kids. And at the time, I didn't tell Ben that I had kids. I was not going to get them involved. I don't get my kids involved in anything
Right.
on the internet. And I didn't
Fair
really know
enough.
him. So I was like, I'm not.
Your mistake was going to his hotel. It's a big mistake. But she was a young mom, man, too. 21, had 2 kids, just got divorced.
She lived an entire life at 21.
Yeah, she did. God bless her, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to whatever. But anyway, so he suggested that I fly out to Santa Fe. and stay at the same hotel as him, which was
Of course he wants you to stay at the same hotel as him. It's easy access.
God.
the La Fonda on the plaza. It's a really nice hotel. Santa Fe has like this beautiful square plaza in the middle of the, I guess you would call it,
he tried to make it romantic.
like downtown area.
Oh, romantic.
Um,
Okay.
And so I booked a hotel. I booked the flight. I was like,
This is amazing.
I was so nervous.
I feel I need a break from this, really.
It's almost time.
So, I mean, he was really nice. He was really nice to me then, honestly. So I was kind of excited to go.
Of course he's gonna be nice. He's gotta lure you. Like, come here. I need you, baby. I'm gonna be really sweet to you. Don't you look and smell like candy.
I didn't feel worried about my safety or anything like that. He was really polite. And so I was like, okay, I'll just go to it. Now I will tell you, my family was not happy about it at all. I had to recently move in with them after I got divorced because I was working for the state, but I was only making like $1,800 a month or something. I couldn't afford rent or anything. And I told them I was going to do this, and they said that it didn't seem like a good idea. They said he was way too old. My dad.
Yeah, yeah, you should listen to your parents.
Yeah.
They were warning you for a reason. They were like, warden. He's too old.
Was really not happy about it. He seemed like, my dad seemed like, now they're not people to tell me what to do really, but my dad, for really the first time, seemed concerned about my safety.
It was his instincts, man. His instincts went off.
To the point where they were asking what his first and last name is, like, what is his phone number? What are his parents' names? Like, where does he live? Where are you staying? What's their phone number? We want all this information.
And I'm guessing you didn't even have most of that information, right?
I mean, like, he did give me some of it because I told him, I was just like, oh, my family's just, they're wacko, whatever. They're crazy.
Right.
No. They see reality. They're realistic.
They're just dumb Christians.
Mom and dad are just dumb Christians.
I'm this edgelord fucking atheist. My stupid Christian parents are like, I'm worried about you. Yeah, and then what happened to you? They were
They're
right.
very concerned, and my mom's a cop and stuff, so
Her mom's a cop? Why isn't this motherfucker in jail then? What?
he did give most of it to me. Some of it I was like, oh, that's a little too personal. I'm not gonna ask him. I don't want to seem weird. So, so I drove 3 hours to the Dallas airport and flew out from there to Santa Fe and took an Uber to the hotel. I was scared shitless. I was just like, oh my God, like I've never done this before.
Right.
Checked in. And what's weird is that he never ever texted me like on my phone ever. He did have my phone number, but he
Plausible
never texted me on
deniability.
my
I don't know this fucking woman.
She
What are you
wanted to see
talking
me.
about? What are you talking about? This person? You're telling me that I ordered a hotel room if I have her out there? I don't know this woman. What are you talking about? Who the fuck is this?
I was here for a podcast.
Exactly. I was working.
Like,
I'm working. Who the fuck is this woman? I don't know who this is.
it must be a crazy fan.
It's like Trump. Trump does the same thing.
Yep.
E. Jean Carroll, who the hell is it? I don't know her. She named her cat Vagina. I don't know her.
phone, and that was one of the few times that he did. Was to say like, oh, I'm in this room. Like he had always used Facebook Messenger or Snapchat.
Right.
He asked me if I got there, and I told him just to give me a minute, and I would head to his room to actually meet him before.
Oh, God, no. You never do that. You never go to the hotel room. Danger. No.
But she was 21.
She was a dumb, stupid 21-year-old.
There's no life experience. But the parents should have put their foot down.
They should have.
They could have saved her.
Like, we're not taking care of your kid. Find someone else to get a babysitter, and she wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
That's saving her,
You would have saved her from assault.
It would have.
Like, no. If I were her father, I got all of these weird feelings from this dude. Mm-hmm. Sorry, no. Daddy, no, I want to go. You can't. I'm still your father. You might be 21, but I'm your father. No.
we went walking around. He had asked he and I had like talked about all the things we were going to do before I arrived. It was, I mean, Santa Fe is a really beautiful city. It's got like a lot of old churches. The architecture's really cool. They've got like, I think they have the world's, or not the world's, but maybe the U.S.'s oldest house.
Oh, that's awesome. I've never gone to Santa Fe, but it looks like an interesting place, actually. I'd love to see all the old churches, to tell you the truth.
Spiritual people say that you step into California and the air is different.
Yep,
You
I've heard
feel
that.
it in the air, evil. I believe that. I don't think I have any desire. If I wanted to get into the acting industry and I kind of have that, like I want to be an actor, I would. But I think it's too evil for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we could survive there.
Probably not.
You know, they manipulate us to the point where it'd be like Trisha Paytas on the floor crying. You know what I mean?
Possibly. I don't
That's
know.
what it does to good people. That's what Serge Tankian, you know?
Yeah.
They've got the George O'Keeffe Museum and stuff. So I was really excited to go and do all of that.
Yeah, Santa Fe's cool.
Yeah,
So we planned this whole vacation with her.
it was cool actually. Yeah, it was. So I mean, but and all of that, the only thing was that the only thing I was not excited for was actually meeting him
Right.
in person. I was just so nervous about it.
I feel like that is maybe kind of a bit of a red flag right there, where it's just like you already weren't like, because I mean, if you were interested in him or like, you know, trying to like had some attraction to him, you would have been like, oh, I can't wait to meet Ben, you know. But
Right.
it sounds almost like it felt more like an obligation for you.
I don't know if I don't think so. I think it was more just like, I mean, like I was in my hotel room and I was like sweating, you know, like I'm just like, oh my God, like I don't know if I should do this. I was the whole time I was just thinking, I need to go back home. I need to go back home.
Those were your instincts. You probably should have listened to them.
That's the angel. It'll say go home, and then he actually roofies your ass, and you're in the bathroom, and your angel again goes, "Okay, you were just drugged. Do you know you were just drugged? Leave, get out now."
This is just something. It wasn't like the town or whatever that made me feel weird. The town was actually very beautiful,
Right.
and all the people were really, really welcoming.
No, but it sounds like the Ben aspect of the trip was kind of
Yeah.
like an obligation, or it's like I'm excited to go here and see this stuff, but like I
Yeah.
also have to see Ben.
Yeah.
And I'm not
I
saying
mean, I
necessarily
was-
that's like no, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. No, I mean, like I was interested in him. Obviously, like we talked. I mean, just constantly before meeting up with him. But it was like, I think a part of me just wanted it all to stay online, if that's what this
Right.
was going to be or whatever. And I would just find somebody in my own hometown, somebody comfortable. I had never met anybody online, like, and met up with them or whatever. So this was, I mean, I didn't even start using Amazon until I met Scotty. You know what I mean? Like this internet stuff was all very
Right.
new to me. And so maybe it had to do with him, maybe it didn't, but everything felt very wrong to me. I don't know. I don't know if it was him or like what we had talked about before, but I just felt so nervous about it. And, but I did end up going to the hotel room and meeting him. And it was awkward.
Yeah. I bet it was awkward.
It was very awkward.
Right.
I must have.
Yeah, you already know he's older than you, so his affect is of an older man. You know, he's gross looking, first of all. And then he has that weird rapey type behavior. It makes me want to throw up, to tell you the truth. It's really gross.
Sat in my hotel room because I told him I was there, and I was like, "Oh, just give me a minute." But I must have sat in my hotel room for like an hour before I actually ended up getting the nerve to leave. I don't know if I was just self-conscious or what, but it took a very long time to get out of the room.
I mean,
but
it
I
would-
did.
Honestly, I think it sounds like a very weird way to meet a person like that anyway. Like, I feel there would be less tension if, like, maybe he suggested meeting in public or something. Like, not, like, come to my hotel room.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of...
That should always be your first, second, and third meeting is in public to protect yourself.
Really, that gets like, I don't know about you, but I would feel like if I was in that exact situation, I would feel almost like, am I his escort? Am I supposed to come to his room, fuck him, and leave?
That's,
Like,
you know, I think it would have been a lot easier to meet somewhere else. I didn't even think about it that way actually until just now.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't meet in a public place.
probably more
but-
down to Ben's being secretive. He does have a very secretive nature.
Yeah, I learned that later.
Right.
I didn't know that at the time. I guess I'm just trying to put myself in that headspace of then. So, but yeah, I did meet him.
Right. So, okay. So what was he like once you met him? Like, what was it like being with him? What was the first few interactions with?
He's so gross. He's like, oh, she's not attracted to me. Shit, I wanted that. I put all this time into it. You know, I deserve this. Sorry. I hate narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths, and it's just like the way they think is so fucking bizarre. It's like people like him, it's like everything is about him. What can I get out of this situation? Like, it's just,
With him, like? Sorry?
Yeah, in person. Well, I mean, when I first met him, I noticed immediately that he was shorter than he said.
They always are.
That's not surprising.
They always are.
Which isn't a problem. I don't really care about that, but I guess that's the first red flag that he's a liar.
It's a weird lie. Like, people are gonna find out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty tall for a woman. I'm 5'9". With my boots, I'm like getting close to like 5'10" and a half. And he was considerably shorter than me, which was weird because he said he was 5'9", and I don't know. That was the first thing I noticed. I'm not saying that to disparage anybody. I don't think short people. I'm perfectly attracted to shorter people. That wasn't it. It was just that, like, I didn't know why he.
You have to if you're a bigger girl, a taller girl. You have to be attracted. You got to be willing to be like, okay, this guy's shorter than me. It's gonna happen. You know, Jason's like a little bit shorter than me, actually. Not that by
like,
that much.
Seriously,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, no. When we're in shoes together,
Yeah, we're
I'm
pretty
the same height.
Yeah,
We're the same height.
Yeah,
But if you have heels on, you're like 6'1",
yeah.
close to 6'1". Watermelon, that's
Yeah.
enough.
What did she do?
She was putting her nails in my legs. That hurt.
Don't put your nails in Daddy's legs.
That hurts, watermelons. But anyway,
Where were you?
I'm just really hoping that we can wrap this up soon. This is disgusting.
Oh, we are. We are. Trust me. I'm just waiting for the event to happen, and then yeah.
He lied about it.
Right. It's a weird lie.
It was. Yeah, I wouldn't have cared. But I guess like the first interactions was, I mean, when he wasn't looking at his phone, and I guess I'll get into that. But he was genuinely like sweet. He was really nice. He seemed to care about me.
Love bombing.
Love bomb, baby. You're gonna love bomb, baby, me.
Narcs do that, and you think that you're the greatest person on the earth. They're just, they don't mean it. They're just telling you that so that they can get their hand in your pants.
Or whatever they want
Or whatever
from
they
me.
want, in your pocketbook, whatever. Bro.
I mean, we were constantly talking. I mean, it was weird because like I was so nervous, but then I wasn't. Like he was really good at talking to me.
Probably because he's been talking for years on the internet, so you can kind of get used to that and talking to people.
Yeah.
Like just random people, you just it's just easy to talk to someone.
Yeah,
random.
but she was 21.
Yeah, that's
so
the
it's
thing
like
with
you're
that
a
too.
child, really.
And he's a celebrity, so it's like, whoa.
And he talks for a living.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
exactly.
yeah, you're gonna, if he could turn, I would be surprised if he couldn't turn on charm.
Ugh.
You know, coming from that though, it's like,
Ugh.
yeah. Sorry, honey, no.
Yeah.
If I were female, sorry, honey,
And
no.
I always felt like we had something to talk about. I think probably me watching DP kind of helped with that because
Right.
I like already kind of knew his conversation style. But unfortunately, the DP Facebook group drama thing happened. So I guess like maybe a day or so into my trip, the Facebook group like broke down into chaos because there was a picture of Ben that got put online with him with his shirt off, I think. And the mods in the Facebook group, like they just started disintegrating, and Ben was just like left like cleaning up their mess, I guess.
What
He has
was the big deal of
dashed
him
in
having a picture with his shirt off? Like, why was that like a big crisis?
I don't know. I think maybe he's self-conscious or something. I didn't really see the issue with it. Like I was very confused because I felt like I was there to meet him and everything, but he spent a lot of the time on his phone, like a lot of it. And I mean,
He just wanted to get in your pants. He didn't want to get to know you. You were 21 years old. You're fresh pussy. Like, that's how they look at it. Not how I look at it.
Yeah, they wanted to have like a Drunken Peasants Pussy Committee.
Yeah,
They wanted to do that.
exactly.
It's very weird, and it's atheists that
And
do this.
they're all connected. All of these people are connected in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and they all of them separately wanted to create like sex trafficking rings,
Possibly.
like small ones, but they're like a spider web. They're connected,
Possibly.
you know. And
It was
the
just
top
like,
of the
I guess
heap type stuff is run actually by the government.
Could be.
That's definite.
Didn't like that they were making fun of him because I know some people were. Pretty much the whole trip, he was obsessed with it. Was constantly talking about it.
It's kind of weird. I don't know why he would like freak out about that. Like, maybe that has to do with his being more secretive, or do you think it has to do with he's just self-conscious and he's just like, I don't want people seeing with my shirt off because it's kind of. I mean, I guess I don't know. I've thought.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. It didn't look like a bad picture to me. I mean, I guess he
These
maybe he
nails,
deleted
like,
it. and stuff.
I'm horrified when I see pictures of myself with my shirt off from like that one time that when I was mukbanging in Colorado, because it's like, oh God,
Right.
I look bad.
That's true.
I had no idea. You know, I was just eating and doing mukbang videos, and I gained like probably 50, 60 pounds. I was like, holy shit. So yeah, I could get that picture's out there, and he might have looked like he had tits or whatever, and that's fuck, get that off. You know?
Yeah, I get that.
I get that actually.
Stuff, but like then it became, I don't know, the Facebook, the DP Facebook group back in the day was like huge for one. But I think people got mad because of the fact that he was deleting like people's comments and banning people and getting rid of mods and I don't remember everything about it because I didn't personally care. I didn't even know why he cared because it just kind of seemed like that was part of the community, was like shitting on the host occasionally. So but I know he was.
Yeah,
that's what he was doing the whole trip mainly.
Damn.
Now we went to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, which was very nice. A lot of it was just going to go see historical stuff around the area, and he was really knowledgeable on a lot of it, so that part was always good. But for most of it, it kind of felt like I was going around the city, you know, with either him ahead or him behind, like on the phone.
Right.
Wow, so impressive, Ben. You're really good at turning the women on, aren't you? But you probably had a plan the whole time on doing this to the poor girl. Let her see the city while, you know, you do the walk around to get some fucking fake trust. Piece of shit.
So I guess I should ask you then, on that first trip, did you sleep with him? And if so, what was that like? What was the story? If you wouldn't mind telling it.
Oof. That's hard.
It's all right. Take your time.
Okay.
This is when it goes down, guys, by the way.
I did. Yeah.
Mhm.
And, I was sexual towards him, obviously.
Okay.
What?
She consented to sex with him.
Yes.
Okay. I'm done.
He's done.
I'm done. Sorry. Finito.
How the hell do you co-host with another dude that fucked your wife?
I know. Not just fucked, assaulted.
Yeah, how the fuck do you co-host with someone like that?
Wow. I'm done. Oh.
Goddamn.
He had made it seem like this was going to be some sort of relationship.
Right.
And so there were moments or whatever that happened. But there's really only one that I can think of that is very memorable, and it's one that I really can't even remember.
It's all right. You can take your time. Do you want to?
Oh, it's okay. So I guess I'll have to get into some of the trip before I get to it, but
All right.
yeah, I kind of just like to, I guess, just go in order of everything.
Okay. No, fair enough. Go in whichever order you like.
Okay.
I know some of these questions are in a weird order, but
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I guess I should have asked you first. Would he push you to drink or take drugs? Because I know you mentioned that. Do you want to? Would it be helpful to start with that?
Sure. Yeah, so like I said, I was in the Army. I obviously could not smoke weed.
Right.
I am not a heavy drinker. In fact, I don't drink alcohol at all. In the past 4 years, I may have had, in total, like at my house, a total of 3 beers, and 3 beers being like taking a sip from each one of them. I don't even like the taste of alcohol.
Right.
The only times I
gross.
have, yeah, I'm not a huge fan at all. I've never really have been. I haven't smoked weed in months. It doesn't work for me. It makes me too anxious. I'm just not, I'm a nicotine person through
Marquis, you naughty girl.
and through. I'll say that. And coffee.
Oh, fair enough.
But I definitely felt pressured to drink. I definitely felt pressured to smoke weed. I mean, the very
Well, of course, how else is he gonna drug you if you don't drink what he needs you to drink? And smoke what he needs you to smoke? Come on now.
first day that I got there was this pizza place. You had to walk a little bit down from the La Fonda to, God, what was that place called? It was like some kind of rooftop pizzeria place. And that's where we went first, like for lunch and everything. And I know he had told me that he was like a big fan of beers and everything. He was showing me the whole beer list, and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't even want this. But he's like, oh, you have to try this. Oh, I know that. Oh, they make these in Albuquerque and blah, 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 blah. Like, you really need to try this. I'm like, okay. And it was just kind of always like that. Oh, well, you tried that one. You need to try this one.
Right.
And I did. I told him, I'm like, I'm not really, I'm not really into that. Now, a part of me wanted to like just be agreeable and be like, oh yeah, this is great. But I told him I'm not really a beer person. I'm not really an alcohol person either.
Right.
During the trip, he also he told me in his hotel room at some point, he was like, oh, you know what's so crazy? We're so famous that the doorman at the hotel gave me a giant bag of weed. We should smoke some. I'm like,
This guy is really a piece of shit, I swear to God.
wow, that's crazy. I guess I really can't though, so that's a problem. Oh, you'll be fine. It only shows up. You don't even smoke, so it's not going to show up in your hair or whatever. Like it'll go away in like 7 days. And I'm stupid, so I was so naive. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine.
I have heard it can go away that quickly. It usually takes.
Yes,
a little bit
it
longer,
actually can. And it's funny because I did end up getting drug tested very shortly after, and it did not show up.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that's
did
good.
not show up.
Oh man, I'd totally fail a fucking drug test. THC, I think, permanently runs in my system. And I like it that way.
I got drug tested 10 days after that, and it did not show up at all. So, I mean, there is that. But I was very uncomfortable with all of it because, like, it was just like the last time I had smoked weed was when I was a teenager, and I didn't like doing it then.
You need an indica, probably. She probably like smoked a really freaking dank fucking sativa, and it like was like, wah. I know watermelon. You know. You have a good night, Passion.
She literally.
But so yeah,
Watermelon.
She did.
yeah, he did.
Okay.
Oh.
Very much so, constantly.
So let's see. I think. Okay, the next question is, yeah. So, did he ever force himself on you, or?
It's kind of hard to say because it's weird because like this is the most disturbing memory I have of him, and it's the one that has been around with me for years, and it just doesn't ever really seem to go away. But I guess it was like the second or third evening, Ben took me to this place called the Coyote Cafe. Mind you, this entire trip, he kept talking about how much money he had, what a nice car he had. Every time we went, there was this jewelry store that was really close to La Fonda, and he was like, I could buy you that. Do you want me to buy you that? And I'm like, no. It was so weird.
Ugh. The whole I'm gonna throw money at you type deal. 65 reaction channels watching. Ah, it's all just reaction channels, huh? Motherfuckers.
Because it was just like the way he talked about himself is, I mean, if he knew me at all, he would know that that kind of stuff is not, I don't wear jewelry.
Right.
I don't, like, I'm not a fancy person. I'm a fucking redneck
That's okay. Keep listening. Keep listening.
from northern Louisiana, you know, like that's not me. And again, he did it by taking me to this place, the Coyote Cafe, crazy upscale place. I felt super uncomfortable there. I felt really out of place. And you know, like we went in there and he was talking about how much money again he had, and like this will be a regular thing with him, as if it was like to impress me. But he asked me to
Ben, get a girl your own fucking age, you weirdo.
look over the wine list, and the wine list was so extensive. I mean, they had a book, and I looked at the prices, and I'm just like, no way, dude! Like this is like $30 for a glass, like crazy stuff.
Damn.
Jesus. How much money did this motherfucker be making?
When they were popping?
Yeah.
Plenty.
And like I said, I had told him that I'm not like a heavy drinker or whatever, but I would take one.
Right.
And I will occasionally, like me and Scotty will occasionally get like a bottle of wine or something, and we'll drink like a glass, but that's about all I can do.
Right.
But that one turned into several really quickly. I remember, and it's really interesting now thinking back on it, but I remember going to the bathroom and thinking to myself on the way to there, like, I don't know, what if something happens to my drink or something? Which is a
Right.
weird thought for me to have, because
Instincts.
I mean, as Scotty would say, I'm just entirely too trusting of people.
I mean, as a woman,
was-
you kind of do have to worry about that.
Yeah, and I've only had that thought a couple times, like at a bar or whatever. But like, like I said, I don't drink, so it's like that's not really a thing for me to have to worry about.
Right.
But like I've been to meetups with Scotty, and I'm like, oh, I should not leave my drink somewhere. Our fan's gonna do something weird. you know, it's so funny because like the fans would be the least likely to do it. But
Right.
but I remember thinking that, and that was one of the last really things that I remembered. The very last moment.
Let me guess, those fucking fancy places, you pay for a certain glass of wine and it's already roofied, huh? I bet you can pay someone to roofie a fucking drink at these fancy ass elitist fucking places, dude.
Maybe.
I bet ya. This is so gross.
That I remember was the center plaza area of Santa Fe has like these trees that are all lit up. Like they have like wrapped lights around them and stuff, or at least they did it this time.
Right.
And I remember like him basically having to drag me through the center plaza of Santa Fe, like holding on to me to keep me steady and stuff. And I was saying out loud, like, oh, these trees are so pretty. I want to climb them. I want to like jump off of them. Like they're so tall and beautiful. And I can remember him laughing while he was like getting me to the hotel and stuff. And then I just don't remember anything at all. I guess I blacked out. I don't really know. That was like the last thing that I remembered. I woke up inside of his hotel room and not in mine. I felt really sick.
See, that's why I know it's roofie, because everyone says after they're roofie they feel really sick to their stomach. I think it's associated with the actions that took place. How do you know that this poor woman didn't get the gain situation by all of them in the Drunken Peasants? You don't know that.
Nope.
But it happened with Diddy. So, something to think about.
I was wearing all of my clothes, which was weird. He was asleep with like his shirt off and stuff. I remember my boots were still on, which was weird. There was a trash can next to the bed, and it had used like sex items in them, like a condom, and
Obviously, either he did what he did to you, or he was fucking someone else while fucking you. I don't know. But I think it was probably a Game Diddy type of situation, based on the fact of how sick she felt.
Was she wet though in her area?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Take your time.
It's
Do you think that you blacked out because of something he gave you, or were you just blackout drunk?
I don't really know.
Was this the night that you smoked weed as well?
I think we had smoked weed like multiple times. It's really hard to remember if I smoked weed or not, but that wouldn't have affected me like that. I would have been super anxious.
Do you
maybe, but I just I know that Santa Fe is really high up. And so at the time, well, when I came to, I just felt fucking gross and used, and I was like, I felt bad about myself. Oh my God, I slept with this dude and I was so drunk, and I don't know, I was like, for that moment, I felt like I had done this to myself, oh.
You didn't do it to yourself, man. He knew what he was doing. He's a grown-ass fucking man. Dragging you through the park. I can't do anymore. It's just so gross. It's obvious what happened in this situation. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing the second video of another victim. It's really hard and triggering to listen to, guys. If you want to see... I can't do that. How do we fucking share this? Alright. I'm going to create a post on my community tab if you want to see the rest of the video. Yeah. But this is a multiple day expose because there's just so much information to take in, but it's it's so much information that it's hard to take in, and it's so dark that it makes it harder to take in, but I feel so bad for this woman. Keep her in your prayers to the Christians, man. Hopefully her and Scotty can find Christ and she can find some peace in her heart from what this bastard did to her.
I fucked up.
But just to the young ones, don't go to some guy's hotel that's way older than you and stuff. You're gonna get yourself hurt.
Yeah.
You really are.
And women should value their bodies to not just give them the show.
There is more than one victim, yes. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and Maranatha. Pray. That's all I have to say, pray. There's way too many sick people with way too many places of power in this world, and I'm fucking done. Yeah. So I'll do everything in my power to fucking knock these people off a peg or two if I can. Know what I mean? At least warn people of who these people are, man. It's gross. Bye, guys.
Fuck that.
Yeah, right? Fuck that. People are fucking evil. I'm fucking done with them.
I know. I gotta cook.
Alright.